What?
Monotone screaming.
Oh, no. What is this? Five Nights at Freddy's video?
No. It's just this picture of Kermit with monotone screaming.
It's... I imagine more auto-tune, you know, like when you kill GLaDOS and she goes, ah!
So I still need the Keychi, and we
No
still
one
need...
everyone else in this Dungeon and Dragon server is just gonna be like, why is
Yeah.
late by 10 minutes, and she said that 10 minutes ago.
But yeah, I posted the list of loot so that we could find it easier. Now it's just been buried.
Vampire Hunter doesn't want.
I know that this said wooden coins, but for some reason my mind thought chocolate.
Yes!
That would have been the best haul we've ever found in D&D.
That would have been
7,000 chocolate coins.
You keep these jewels, I want the chocolate!
No, I wouldn't eat that. This is an evil ancient crypt, and you're gonna eat like thousands of necromantic chocolate?
I have an intelligence of -1. I know what I'm doing.
I just imagine this. It's like, hey, look, chocolate eats, and then Josh is like, Krick, roll Constitution.
Roll Constitution.
I roll a critical fail. There's peanuts in it. No!
No, it's just you throw up everywhere.
Yeah, just crank the faucet to 11. Just. Have you ever seen the movie?
Or you have to take one of the
I think it's working better.
Yeah.
It's working better.
Okay, so here's the stupid thing. Here's the stupid thing I did. I am tethering off my phone.
Yes. Smart. Wait, are you using data? Because that might burn.
I have unlimited.
Oh, jolly good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the battery power, though.
See if you
can't just have it connected to a charger the whole time.
Well, I guess we can go grab it because people still aren't here because Keychi and Solar and Peter continue to let me down.
Are we the good boys?
You're the good boys. It's like it feels like the only ones who show up on time are Irish and British. It's like I've had to wait on you a couple of times, Key. No offense.
I mean, yes. No, none taken. I usually make food my priority over this game.
The idea that I have literally anything going on in my life other than this.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Although, to be fair, I want you all to know my commitment. I stayed home to play D&D when I should be in a field in the middle of nowhere for New Year's.
What? That's oddly specific.
So I would like to apologize to everybody in advance for this because I've got a bit of a weird setup going on right now. Because, yeah, I'm not at home, so I don't have my microphone with me.
Well, you sound fine right now, as long as you don't get too loud.
You aren't deafening us with your volume. We can hear you. It does the job.
Solar, is the missus around?
She's upstairs playing Smash, so...
Aw, damn it.
Not gonna make the easy joke.
Is it bad that I looked at the crystal ball one and I just thought of, like, someone just throwing them on the ground in front of someone?
Just
wait, what?
Like... Okay, guys, we need to carry these crystal balls out of here, but they're too heavy. I know, we'll break them into smaller pieces.
Brilliant!
So yeah, our family's just been on an 80s movie binge lately. Yeah, yesterday we watched Flash Gordon.
Haven't seen that one.
I still love that movie.
Haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen Flash Gordon?
The only reason I even know of that is because of the movie 10. I'm not proud of that, but yeah.
Dude,
you sound genuinely angry.
Oh, you know, I disappoint.
Wait, whoa. So Josh, I don't know if this is the internet thing, but it says that like you're also streaming Tyranny of Dragons right now.
No.
Oh no,
Hit refresh.
Ari just said it in the chat. Said title of the stream is incorrect on YouTube.
Okay,
it shouldn't be. I am looking at this right now, and it says Curse of Strahd Part 23.
Hang on, like because I'm on my subscription feed and I see Curse of Strahd Part 23, It was like 2 minutes long because the internet was cutting in and out. Then next to it is Tyranny of Dragons Part 9, and then Curse of Strahd Part 23 again, now live.
How odd. Anyways, I should probably plug it in.
So if you're seeing Tyranny of Dragons, guys, just leave that stream and rejoin the Curse of Strahd one.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is a barely functioning website, yeah.
Yeah, and... yeah, it's a barely functioning website that's slowly being taken over by corporations.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's just... It really says... It really does say something about the platform if a content creator, like, is not in charge and that a corporation is the most subscribed one. It just really
Not
shows...
yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. I think what's even more showing is that PewDiePie recently made a YouTube rewind of his
I
own.
saw that.
It was him.
But
and
it's
like
actually
3 other
good.
people. And it's memes, and it's already surpassed the likes of the
Thank you for
actual.
$2.
It's already surpassed the actual likes of the real YouTube rewind of this year.
Rocksmall gained
yeah.
10 health. By the way, you are now a Patreon. Oh, thank you.
Hey.
I still find it insane that people throw me money for doing this.
I need to make my own D&D campaign.
With
Oh,
blackjack and hookers.
No.
Rolling
That's
in the
not.
copper pieces.
That's not the best part. If you get a red bucket and stand in walls and stuff, ringing a bell, people just give you money.
Yeah, it's well, yeah. If you're serious about that, I'm willing to give you pointers.
Maybe. Not now, because until after BronyCon, my 2019 is just booked of going to cons and selling stuff. My brain right now is self-censoring for good reason. But like, no, I mean, if all goes well, I will be. If all my con applications get accepted, knock on wood, I will be vending at Winnie City, Babs, Everfree Northwest, MLP MSP, TrotCon, and BronyCon. That's 6 cons. And when you look at the time span in between each, I mean, Winnie City and Babs I think are a week apart. And then in May is Everfree, then in June is MSP, and then July has both TrotCon and BronyCon. I will be a very busy person.
Rather
My
constant.
only vacation is my birthday week.
Are you gonna
Also-
do KeyCon this year?
What?
Like last year, you had like KeyCon or whatever.
Oh no, FredoCon. No,
FredoCon.
I'm just going. I am just going over to Berlin and going to the Tropical Islands Resort, which is essentially a giant biodome in the middle of nowhere, which has a full rainforest and beach in it, and I'm excited.
All right, can someone call Kichi because this is.
Oh, she said
She's
said that
literally-
she's helping her dad, and she just messaged that a minute ago.
Ah, okay.
Not that late. It's only 16 minutes. It's fine. We can start if you wish. We're just gonna be moving around the loot.
That
I don't
is
think we're going to
most
get
likely how we're
I-
going to be spending most of the.
I don't think that Kichi's gonna be okay with you all.
We give her the 7,000 wooden coins, being like,
Yes.
"There you go."
Talice, are you okay with that? Yes, I'm totally fine.
It's just Warrick
Wait,
moving her
then who
lips.
took all the silver pieces? Freaking Jade's a Scrooge McDuckian style pool
Oh, did
inside
you-
the
I thought
child-sized sarcophagus, being like, "Hi."
Or
Yeah,
you-
give the-
or you
give
can
the
send-
were-
Oh, you want silver? Here's 20 pieces.
Yeah.
Here,
Why would you
can
give
have
the
some
werewolf
rusted
the silver
spoons.
coins?
I just like the idea that Jade would use the child-sized sarcophagus, put coins in it, and sit in it like a pool.
You're gonna quickly figure out that Scrooge McDucking doesn't work in reality.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
because
I'm
you
not
would
saying
die.
that I'm not saying she would dive in it. I'm just saying it would look like a pool of money.
It's a money bath.
Yes.
Okay.
Very cold, decrepit, rotting, probably infested money.
This wouldn't be the first time she gets covered in bugs if we remember the first session.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh no.
Remember when?
Yeah,
Yeah, remember when
something
caterpillars
was it?
nearly killed Jade?
Yeah, now she has a
Those are
sword.
those are centipedes.
Oh,
Those
that's
There's a world between caterpillars and centipedes,
Oh
friend.
yeah, caterpillars
Yeah,
are
there's a significant difference.
centipedes.
One
No
are just
joke.
one are just thick wormy boys. The other ones have legs.
And venom.
Oh yeah, and deadly
Centipedes are
deadly
just chungus caterpillars.
Yeah, I remember during Boy Scouts, it's like we started packing up a tent, and all of a sudden, there just giant centipede came out from under it.
Oh god,
and then it just got up on its hind legs. It was like looking at us like I was really mad. And then my older brother, he had an awful idea. He
Oh,
took a
no.
can of hairspray and a lighter.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a good idea.
He just started he just started blowtorching it from a distance.
And then it moved.
Well, it worked,
and you
didn't it?
saw the cybernetic parts of it that melted after the
Yeah.
skin melted off. But no, I remember a comic that I found way back in the day, and it was God granting these two things 3 wishes. And one was like, I want legs. And the other one was like, I want legs. I want more legs. I want more legs. I want more legs. I want teeth. And I think it was titled The Difference Between Millipedes and Centipedes.
Oh yeah.
Basically.
I want teeth.
Don't even get me started on the human centipedes.
Ah! Ah!
Oh
yeah.
no! Oh no!
No!
He didn't
Oh,
set
no.
the tent on fire with his ghetto flamethrower, did he?
Did he roll
Okay.
in that one?
You've been
I would
granted,
hope not.
You have been granted one wish by the D-bag genie. He takes advantage of people's poor wording and making wishes to screw them over. What do you wish for?
I
A
wish
glass
you
of
would
water.
have a good day.
A glass of water? You are shrunk. You are given a glass of water, and you are shrunk down into the glass of water. And you drown.
Oh.
That just sounds like murder.
Does all of these end in murder?
I
So-
wish.
Yeah,
some
like
of them-
if a glass of water could end like that, it sounds like your best option is just
Okay,
not
I
making
I wish
a
to
wish.
give the genie a hug with no consequences.
Yeah, I wish for no negative consequences.
You get all things in life handed to you, but then you realize life is nothing without challenge, and then you kill yourself.
Well, is losing a simple video game a true negative
Okay, so you wish
consequence?
for no negative consequences. Running into numerous paradoxes you instantly can't exist.
I'm here.
Hey, you know,
Kiki.
win-win.
Ichi.
Hey, Kiki.
Joke's on you, I wanna die.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish for a puppy.
Oh
I
no.
wish for the genie to succeed in life.
The puppy is a rabbit is a rabid wolf.
A rabid wolf puppy, adorable.
That's amazing.
What, it's just existing in close vicinity?
It's there.
Oh, well then I would wish for that and then just shoot it.
I wish
Why?
to own the Death Note.
It's a rabid wolf! They're all good dogs, but...
So is
You could've
Krick.
just asked for
Here's another great one. I wish I'd never had an asthma attack or any lung illness ever again. You immediately
don't
die
have
of
lungs?
you immediately die of oxygen poisoning. Your lungs work too well.
Oof.
I would have said, well, just remove those lungs for you.
But anyways, we have everyone here, so let's get this game started.
Oh
Where's
yeah,
Salem?
Aeon's not
Oh.
joining us apparently.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah, he's at his home, and I'm pretty sure he did not bring his computer.
Well,
Alright.
let's it might as well just give it a shot. You know.
He's lit the lich.
Yeah, so we'll just pretend.
We'll say he found some wacky tobacco in the loot, and that's what he's doing.
Just-
Of course it is.
They'll just say he's staying with them.
It's Lichmas.
Eh?
What's the lichmas?
Do liches like licorice?
What?
Do liches like licorice?
I don't know. But,
Probably black licorice.
All right, here we go. Let's get this started.
Okay.
All right. Previously, the party had travel back to the Amber Temple to get some answers about Strahd's power. They found more Amber statues and located the source of Strahd's vampirism. In the end, they destroyed it. They then encountered an old amnesiac lich who taught Salem the secret to lichdom. They also found a vault containing vast treasure hoards and the holy symbol of Ravenkind. They head back on the old trail, pondering their next move and what to do with their vast amount of loot and treasure. Welcome back to the Curse of Strahd.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Money, 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 money.
You have headed back, carrying most of the treasure back, at least the parts that were actually useful to you. And you head back on Tolenska Pass and you take a break at the tower. You have started a fire, and everyone is you have let Baymax sit outside trying to guard. And it is late afternoon. What do you do?
First of all, you should probably delete the spirit bear.
So how much were we able to carry? Like, assuming we got tapestry, and we wrapped up all the gold as like little backpacks.
Yeah, this is what we did, Josh. We stuffed as much gold as we started from, most worthy stuff to carry, like the gold, and then went on down. So we would have put stuff in the chariot, assuming it's big enough to carry stuff in. Would have put stuff in the coffin that Krick found. We would have made like giant makeshift haversacks with the rugs that we found. So
here's what we probably couldn't take: the 6 marble vases, because they weigh 100 pounds each, and they're
definitely can't bring the ingots.
Let's see. What else
Just
is
type out what you weren't able to grab.
Okay.
I'll
We probably
I would
not
say
have
the iron ingots probably, because
those are like,
they're honestly not worth taking.
Okay, give me I realize everyone's agreed. Black screen. Give me a second. Okay, here we go.
So Warrick is just going to be sitting in the corner with like a little piece of pen and paper, pencil and paper, and just writing down the loot and do that to give me an excuse to have time to organize.
Hang on, there was amongst the loot there was a chariot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so we just.
How big would the chariot be? It was like a full-size chariot, or?
Because like if we have our robot pull the chariot, you'd think we'd just be able to load everything we wanted.
Yeah.
I'm at.
So we can do that.
Yes.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay, then we have everything. Cool.
Everything we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the rusted armor, no, the wooden.
Well, if we can carry everything that we want in the chariot, yeah.
I will also propose this. There is I don't believe there is a bank in Barovia. Where are we going to put all this? We can't just keep it on us.
Let's bury it in the ground.
We'll sell it and then buy what we want. Shopping spree.
I would honestly agree with that. It's better that we turn it into assets as soon as possible, rather than sitting on it where it can get stolen.
If you ask me, I think that the best place to store this, if we can't melt it down into gold immediately, would be the church.
True.
We're good friends there, and we know that no one that we don't want is going to be able to go in there and take it.
Well, let's see. Well, Josh, would we know the best place to buy weapons, per se?
Well, you haven't explored all of Vallaki. I mean, there is one shop, but that you only went there because it was the only place that you could afford stuff.
Let the good
We
times
have heard
roll.
of a place that has more expensive things for sale, like someone say, up north or something like that.
Probably, yeah. You could probably try and find a place. Thank you, Phantom Dragon. Very Strahd miss. Everyone, he gifts misery to all.
I do remember there was a blacksmith opening in Vallaki. It's where we got our silvered swords from.
That's true. We can go to the blacksmith, have him make us some stuff. That will probably take up most of the money we got.
He's kind of new, though. Also, the whole idea with leaving it at the church, I don't really see what the church has that could stop any bandit clan from
Yeah.
just coming and taking.
Personally, I think our best bet is just spending it as quickly as possible.
Although, if I'm just throwing this out there, if you want to think about it, we could leave it with the werewolf cave. It's isolated, and they're on our
Cave
side.
in the middle of nowhere.
Eh.
Well, to
Like
be
I said,
fair,
it's not perfect.
Well,
Just throwing it out
let's-
there.
to be fair,
let's
how many
try-
bandit
let's try-
clans you know that
let's
would
try-
willingly invade a cave full of werewolves?
Well, let's try spending it first, and if we
Yeah.
can't, then we'll worry about it. There's
Alright.
no sense in really trying to hide it before we even tried spending it.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
Jade. Oh, by the way, Jade, you wake up.
Hi.
Hey,
Oh.
we're ready.
Did I look? Jade kind of. Is the loot like in her viewing vicinity?
Yes.
If it's in, oh, okay.
Oh my goodness! It's Christmas.
We hit the jackpot!
Yes.
It is Christmas.
It's either Christmas or I died. Krick, can you pinch me?
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Let me just okay.
Roll for
You
pinch.
don't have to. You don't have to roll the.
I pinch.
Oh no! I get a giant bruise on my arm.
Yes.
Do I need to roll a d8?
He actually. Yeah. Roll. Roll. Roll a d4 because you actually pinched her so much that she got a blood blister.
Oh, okay, it's only one. Oh,
Alright, Robert Wilson, thank you for the $10. So you guys have stolen the battery to Grandma's Saga's mobile spot, burnt down Auntie Morgantha's bakery, copped down Uncle Strahrd's favorite tree, and destroyed Grandpa Exit Hunter's amber statues.
Yeah.
Very, very
Pretty much.
Very, very successful campaign.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
Jade,
fine.
But anyway, yeah. So 1 hit point. Okay.
I watch
But-
Krick do that, and I'll bring up. Oh, sorry,
but-
did you want to say something?
Oh no, I would be. Jade looks at it, it's like I'm bleeding. I'm not dead. Woohoo! We're rich.
Yes, we
And
are rich.
Esmeralda looks to you and says, you have a nasty habit of getting knocked out at the worst possible times.
Oh, it's almost like some omnipotent force keeps making me pass out for inexplicable periods of time.
Yeah,
Whatever.
weird.
We're rich.
Understandable.
That reminds me, what time is it? Is it the evening, you said?
It's late afternoon.
What are we going to do with you, Rick?
Well,
Yeah, I did ask Esmeralda. She did say it's a full moon tonight.
Actually,
Well-
that was yesterday.
oh, so it's fine.
Tonight it is.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, actually, there's two
So,
things in order.
So Esmeralda just kind of shrugs and says, "Sorry, sweetie, but you're gonna have to sleep outside."
Ain't the first time.
Another thing. Wasn't Talice is gonna remove one of the one of the magic seeds that we got from the murder tree Strahd sent after us? Is it
Yeah.
still pointing towards the Amber Temple?
You pick up one of the seeds, and no, it is not pointing towards the Amber Temple. You do not get a vision of the Amber Temple.
Do I get a vision of
Instead, you
anything?
get a vision of Argynvost.
Talice,
What's an Argynvost?
Talice blinks. Guys.
Hmm.
So do you remember the giant Death Knight in that Castle of Terrors with the ghost dragon?
Yeah, it almost killed me. Why?
I recall.
That's apparently something took the last seed from the Amber Temple and put it in there.
Oh, yeah, gosh.
So, okay, we'll just go get it.
Well, granted, we
Let the
have
good times
certainly
roll.
gotten stronger since we last
Robert
talked.
Wilson chopped down Uncle Strahd's favorite tree.
Yeah, that wooden statue.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
if I remember correctly, there was some kind of a beacon that would stop the Death Knight, but we don't know where it is.
Oh, I just had an amazing idea.
What?
You say that we need to be able to find this, right?
Uh-huh.
I give a sort of a sly and kind of coy look over towards Jade.
Doesn't she have to know what it looks like to find it?
Maybe, I don't know. What is the limitation of the dark gift that you received?
Roll knowledge arcana.
Oh, this one. Hang on.
Jade or Warrick?
Is that knowledge arcana for me or for Jade?
For anyone who knows what scrying is.
I mean, one.
I mean, Talice would know. Druids can scry at higher levels.
Hold on, I'm double checking something. No.
Also, Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yes.
Nope, Talice does not know.
You know that cart that got blown up a while ago?
Yes.
How much of those 50 gold piece gems do you think would take to get a new one?
Her eyes kind of widen. She starts looking down and starts calculating on her fingers. Let me think. There's that carried a 1. Okay, well.
I'm no mathematician.
She's trying to remember how much she had. She's trying to remember how much she had in there. Well, I mean.
Well, I said the cart, not the contents. I don't know how. I don't think we have enough for that. But go on.
Honestly, it'd probably. Well, to replace the cart itself, it'd probably be about 50 gold pieces, but to replace everything I lost in that, it'd be about 700.
So
Okay,
even
so-
actually, if we split everything equally, you would still have enough to replace all that stuff plus more.
Well, that's what I was getting at, since obviously Krick is no mathematician, so how much would, there was 30 gems, and they're worth 50 gold apiece, so what does that figure out to?
Well, honestly, yeah.
One for the cart.
Like, look at all the things that we have. This is how much gold
I posted in the chat. I did some quick math, but we can assume Warrick did on the way to the thing.
Yeah, after
If we
everything
if we genuinely took everything and managed to liquidize it and exchange it into gold, we'd have roughly 12,000 gold.
Yeah, that means roughly 2,148 gold per person if we get everything liquidized,
Jade
essentially.
walks over to the crystal balls. Hey guys, I have an idea!
Oh, also I rolled a 17 on that Arcana check.
Okay. So yes, you start thinking about it, and it really does sound like that. This whatever it is, it sounds like the ability to scry, but you realize that scrying only works on creatures.
Dang.
So
Hey guys,
anyway.
I have an idea.
What's your idea, Jade?
Well, we can make these crystal balls lighter if we make them into literal, tinier balls. Jade starts lifting one up over her head.
No.
That's probably not a good idea.
But
Jade, that's
But I-
glass!
We don't need to make anything smaller. We just have to cart everything to town, which we
Oh
can
no,
do.
she has headphones on. She can't hear us.
Oh God.
no. But, okay.
Headphones.
Well, let's just think. I doubt that we'll really get much for these rusty things, so we could just.
We didn't take those.
Yeah,
We didn't take the rust.
Yeah.
Good. No rust.
Can you speak
Well-
up a bit, Jade? I'm struggling to hear you a little bit.
Why don't you come closer?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I kind of got magical laryngitis right now, so.
understandable.
I'm gonna
But-
snap back over here now.
It's not contagious, but
Are you
alright.
sure?
No,
Yeah,
that was just
so-
for general safety.
So let's just I want to take this stuff because I want money.
Well,
Join the club. We got jackets. We don't actually, but we can probably buy some with all the money we have now.
Do I sound better?
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes,
sound
you
a
do.
lot better.
Okay, Discord, defaulted to my computer microphone.
You
Okay.
turned into a beginner brony reviewer. Oh no.
Oh
The shame.
Anyway.
I have no right to say that knowing what my audio sounded like when I started. But anyways, back to the game.
Is that a pony maker OC I spy?
Shut up.
Hey man, don't rip on that. That was my life.
Anyway.
That was my life too, and then I
Okay,
paid
so-
you to make my OC.
Anyway.
Question: the split between the gold, is that between 6 or 7? How many people we got?
Well, everyone helped out except Jade.
I was asleep.
She
Well,
made a cut.
So
7?
technically 8, considering Salem.
Oh, that's right, Salem.
Right.
Okay, so that's
Salem did blow up its head.
1,611.
So canonically, where is
So
Salem
everyone
right now?
gets 1,611.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
37.37, but I'm
Well-
just rounding.
So here's the thing: do we care about putting it all into gold, or do we keep
I'd-
it as gold, silver, and copper?
I'd rather just put it all into gold. Personally, it seems easier.
I'd put it all into
Be a DM
assets, really.
Well, here's what you could do. You could do it into 37 gold, 37 copper pieces, 11 gold pieces, and 16 platinum.
16
I'm
platinum.
okay with that.
16
Yes.
platinum. 10 gold is a platinum, correct?
So 37
Oh
copper.
wait, 10
I
gold.
put it in the chat.
Is it, or am I wrong
wait,
here?
I think that
Isn't math fun, kids?
Yeah.
See, this,
I'll type
this-
in what Kichi put down there. 16 platinum.
Oh yeah,
11 gold.
yeah. You're right. Sorry. That's Let me try that again. So yeah, that would be 37 copper, 11 gold, and 160 platinum.
Whew. Okay.
That's a lot of platinum.
That's a bit of moolah.
Yeah.
Can you type that in the chat so I can? Because I was.
Yeah,
I'll put it in the general chat, I guess.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, while everyone's doing that, Jade is just kind of going through the trunk filled with dresses and is like,
Yeah,
I would want
Talice
one of
is
those,
looking at
please.
the dresses too.
Yes, I would also like a dress if you wouldn't mind.
Here,
Jeez.
I pass you
Serious?
I pass you a nice a blue lacy one. Here you go.
Thank you.
Esmeralda looks at you and says, not to be pushy, but she's kind of pointing outside. It's getting about that time.
Yes. So, here's my idea. If
Yes,
you'll-
sleep time. I'll take first watch.
Oh no.
Oh no.
As much as I'd hate to do it, Krick, would you mind finding somewhere to stay outside of the tower? We have Baymax guard the door, and me or Talice or whoever's keeping watch can stay on the top floor to keep an eye on you.
I
If
look
no ghosts
around
there.
at all the windows around the tower, and I'm like, well, if I go wolf crazy and come after you, I don't know if Baymax be enough to keep me out. You may. I was gonna suggest.
Well, Esmeralda points out the windows are on the cliffside.
Right. I'm not gonna act like I'm an acrobat, but
There's literally a sheer drop on the other side of these windows.
Well, we'll hear a war splat.
well, if you think that's enough, and you're willing to,
Well, Krick, do you have
Yeah,
any
you're
better
fine.
ideas?
I was gonna say maybe you could tie me to something. I don't know. But I
Do
guess
you-
either way.
We only have rope.
I mean, I do have like 50
We do
feet of
have a
rope.
coffin.
A child-sized coffin.
Yeah.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, we only have rope. You'll be able to get through rope.
Okay, if you want me to just sleep outside, fine. Also, I want to give half the gems that I got to Ezzy,
Yeah, we
or
might
half
wanna-
their value, you know.
I don't. Yeah, Esmeralda looks and says, "I don't feel comfortable just leaving you out there." So she looks towards Jade. Can we give him those clothes, perhaps?
That
They got-
sound.
The dresses.
Why?
Yeah, maybe give him some sort of insulation.
Their dresses.
Talice points to the rugs that we bought. I mean, we got from the
Yeah, we
place.
do have some winter clothes as well that we can throw on.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does have
I don't
The
know,
cloak.
guys. I found this
Yeah.
pink plus size one that would complement his eyes beautifully.
Oh, I do.
Shut!
But yeah, we do have things that you can cover yourself with.
Yeah, I can make an impromptu tent out of the rugs. Let me go outside. You guys can discuss.
Crick, put on the
If
dress.
my assumptions are correct about this whole lycanthropy thing, it's kind of new to me. But from what it seems, the only way you're going to get over, well, this stage is as if you recognize us as your allies and not, well, food.
As part of your pack.
So I don't think we should do anything aggressive to him in that transition state, like tying him up, so to speak. Of course, if he doesn't recognize it as food, well, it's all fair and love and war, my friend. But still.
Oh yeah,
Now,
yeah.
correct. Remind me, was it a wisdom or intelligence when you had to make the check before?
I shrug.
Josh.
Was it wisdom or intelligence? I believe it was wisdom. Because
Let me save you the trouble. They're both -1. So either way, either way, they're both just as kneecapped.
Talice looks at Esmeralda. About how long do we have before he starts changing?
She looks over until the moon rises, and with these clouds outside, I don't exactly know when that is.
As a druid, would I have a sense of about how long we had?
Survival.
Can I poke around outside, see if I can find a good campsite?
Alright.
Yeah, I'll help you set up camp as well.
Alright.
Sweet.
So yeah, if you were a betting woman, you'd probably bet that they have within the hour.
Okay. Within
I
this
Okay.
one.
I just realized something.
Let the good times
did you need to
roll.
reattune to Greg?
Yes.
Rector Akor, Krick, put on the pretty pink dress.
Why does everyone want to see me in a dress?
I don't. Why wouldn't they? First
Why-
of all, second
It
of all,
really does
Jade,
accentuate your pectorals, my friend.
yeah, Jade is
Your
standing
rippling
there.
pectorals.
Jade is
Looking like a
standing
JoJo
there,
character.
just wondering, huh? Guys, Greg is being very quiet.
Yeah, he heard you talking about me in a dress, and now he doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
Talice elbows Warrick.
I'm outside.
Oh.
I am helping Crick set
Talice,
up.
That's true.
Why is
Also-
Greg quiet?
Talice kind of glances over her shoulder, then walks over. She taps Greg on just taps the hilt. We ran into vampires while you were asleep, so Warrick needed to use Greg.
The bro
Idiot.
code, man. I mean, I'm outside, but still.
I mean, remember the last time someone lied to her about it?
Yeah.
Also,
Esmeralda just kind of walks up the stairs and just kind of whistles.
Betrayal!
Also, DM, I'm setting up camp in this little kind of
Nope.
corner thing. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Do I have to
So-
roll survival? Well, yeah. The little that's a cliff. This this should be
little
fine,
note
right?
there. Yeah, that's a roll.
Yeah.
Roll. Both of you.
Survival.
Both Warrick and Krick roll survival checks.
Yeah.
Right.
Talice says, well, we ran into vampires, and Sorin was really close to dying. So
Okay.
Warrick
I
ran
didn't
back.
go below half health.
Warrick ran back out, got your sword, and attuned to it, so that he could slay vampires. And he did give it back. He didn't intend to keep it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it out my inventory, by the way. It's still there.
Jade kind of
So all you-
stands there and is like,
All you
I
have to
think-
do is concentrate on it for about the next hour or so, and then he'll start talking to you again.
yeah. Jade kind of puts her hands together in like that praying motion and just kind of. My anger towards people taking my things are impeded by my hatred of vampires. I will allow this, but I am just saying, if Warrick touches my things again, and her smile, because of her evil smile, this is all the more intimidating, things won't be as fun.
Talice offers her some wine.
Thank you. I hope he realizes there's only so many times that vampires will be a
Alright, so Warrick and Krick, you managed to construct a basic but still effective lean-to from the materials that you've met from the materials and the surrounding area.
Yeah, it probably took them, what, 20, 30 minutes to put that up? Okay,
Yep.
so Talice is gonna walk over to Krick and just pat him on the shoulder with enhanceability.
Yeah, okay.
To give him an advantage on the check.
Alright, I'm gonna be right outside, and then I wanna, DM, I wanna have Krick pretend to be transforming to trick everyone else into thinking he's turning. Like, I'm gonna be right outside.
Roll
Performance?
roll performance.
Sure. Oh, it's convincing. He walks in.
Oh no.
He walks in, and he says, guys, I'm gonna be right out.
Talice is gonna aim a bow right at his forehead.
Esmeralda immediately locks a silver crossbow and points it at him.
I then stop and do the finger guns like, gotcha.
Talice releases the arrow so it sticks right next to his head.
You gotta roll that attack, don't you?
No.
I'm aiming for the wall next to your head, not your head.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
so
just
she doesn't have... Okay, good, so she doesn't have the chance of missing and actually hitting me.
You know.
So
Nat 20 in the
everyone's just looking at you, very, very unamused.
Out!
I do that back.
You've got maybe 10 minutes. Out!
I'm doing the finger gun snapping thing as I back out the door.
Like SpongeBob, just
Yes!
And then the
Talice
door
just kinda-
closes, and then through the little window up top, you just see.
Yeah.
Talice just rubs her temples and says, Baymax, guard. If he tries to attack us, grapple.
All right, you hear you see Baymax get the helmet on top of Baymax just give a small nod, and none of the rest of his body just doesn't move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go upstairs to the roof even, just so I can overwatch Krick from top.
Yeah, Talice is going to just listen.
Speaking of which, before we get into this, I would like to get my crossbow back from Jade and give her her rapier back.
Merci.
Yeah, because I think it was like 2 sessions ago I gave you my crossbow because you were running out of spells.
Yeah,
so you could stay in the back and.
Yeah, let's just take this out of my inventory.
Josh, should we wait until we get to town and actually sell this stuff, or should we go ahead and add the stuff, our gold and stuff, to our inventory?
Go ahead, but keep in mind that there might be bandits on the road, and you got a long road ahead.
Good
Oh
enough?
yeah.
Okay, so are we just splitting it as gold or doing the copper, gold, and platinum?
Copper, gold, and platinum.
All right. What's 189 plus 37?
A lot.
Calculator.
189 plus 36.
37.
189 plus 37. That's
126, I think.
226.
Yeah, 226. Yeah.
All right. So that night, so yes, you do hear it's like about an hour later, you hear like these bone-crunching sounds coming from outside. And you hear
I'm watching from the roof.
Yeah, you're watching from the roof. And you see like the little lean-to like shifting a little bit. and then you hear a howl. So, Krick, I need you to roll a wisdom check.
With advantage.
Yeah, right. With advantage. Let's see how advantageous his wisdom is. Wiz. Okay, is it a wisdom? Wisdom save. Okay.
Oh
no.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, he's not very wise.
Warrick is just looking from the top like, oh, that ain't good.
It's not a nat 1?
Alright. So, Krick immediately, in werewolf form, he just kind of sees Baymax, and he
No!
gets the bright idea to try and fight it.
Oh boy.
Baymax
gonna be
was
a very
instructed to grapple.
Okay.
He just-
What do we do? We roll initiative? Or?
He's just gonna hold Krick by the
It's-
scruff of his neck, and he's gonna be flailing like a toddler.
Let's see how it goes. First, I need to do the. Oh, what was that?
You need to put Baymax in my journal.
Yeah, give me a second. You imported where? Shoot.
Just imported.
Okay.
I mean,
If you, Josh, if you check the journal and you
Yep,
check
I
like
see
the
it, I
Shield
see it, I
Guardian,
see
you
it.
can put it in another player's.
Yep, I'm working on it right now. Can be edited and controlled by you, and it is in yours. Okay, and I'm going to move that to the top so you can actually see it. Give me 1 second, because there are so many miscellaneous.
there's a
folders.
lot of stuff I know.
And I have moved that.
I see him.
Okay. So, if you represents character Baymax.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got him.
Okay, so, roll initiative, both of you.
Alright. I have the. Let me see if advantage
Yeah,
works on it.
I'd
Yep.
also like to roll from the top, please.
Okay, it only rolled once, so there we go. Mine is. Hang on. Was my thing not selected? Because I get the advantage on initiative.
Don't worry, I'll just add both of your turns. And 17 and 8.0. Okay.
Oh. Josh, because I was at like the top of the roof, can I roll initiative too?
Sure.
Yeah.
Dogs are barking.
Okay.
I don't know why the
Quite literally.
So, Krick,
seconds on.
hit Baymax.
What would I roll for I guess a wolf claw bite, whatever?
Just
Or am
roll,
I using my weapon?
yeah, roll a basic. Actually, I need to add that to your frickin'.
You need to add wolf stuff.
I didn't think you'd actually.
Fail.
Yeah.
You think he's very
Welcome to
wise.
the DM. Your players will surprise you with stupidity.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we're asking Krick to be wise. What did we expect?
Okay, so I'm going to be adding something to your character sheet. So that'd be werewolf claws attack. That's a
Should I just click that now?
not yet.
Okay.
So werewolf claws, and whoop, and so that would be a. Slashing.
Yeah. And does his bite have anything special to it? Assuming he even gets that.
Well, even if it did, would it really affect the shield golem since it's not
Robot!
Werewolf
I mean-
bite, so that's a 1.
I mean, I doubt it.
Robot
It's just
werewolf?
I just said while we're doing that.
Well, one thing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have added the werewolf claw, werewolf bite to your inventory, or to your
Sweet.
attack thing. So yeah, make sure you turn off your rage, and whatever you're gonna do, do it.
Okay, so then Krick is just going to take a big old bite out of this metal robotic golem.
Okay.
He
no.
does not hit. Oh, yeah, he does. Never mind.
Like if it didn't hit good, but yeesh.
That's a lot of damage.
Armor class of
How about a
17.
little more?
Armor class of 70.
17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Alright, yeah, it's an armor class of 17, and it does 12 damage.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, and it's now Warrick's turn.
So I look down at all this chaos and shenanigans, and I see that Krick is tearing into Baymax, and I don't want that to happen. So I feel a slight electrical tingling coming from the new pink-hilted rapier that I got. I look down, it feels kind of weird, and then I look down towards Krick, and I point the sword at him, and I just mutter a single word of Crumple, and I would like to cast Hex.
Alright.
That's level 1.
Hex.
Ooh.
Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d to the target when you hit it with an attack. Choose one ability. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen.
So I
Okay.
feel the electrical current jump down the sword almost towards him, and I'd like to give him disadvantage on strength checks, please.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn. I'm just gonna
Okay.
watch.
Alright.
Julio. It is now Baymax's turn. Baymax is going to attempt to grapple.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Grapple.
Strength check, I'm guessing.
Athletics, if it has it.
It just has strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Okay, it does not have any skills. So yeah, it does just a flat strength check.
And do I need to click strength save?
Yeah. You're gonna have to do athletics, but at disadvantage.
Oh, thank God. This will probably work then. Okay.
Alright, so, yep,
Thank
so
God.
Baymax grabs, Baymax grabs both of your arms and just, like, throws you down. And he also regains 10 of his hit points back.
Yes.
Wait.
Alright, Krick, you are now grappled. Roll an athletics check with, how long does the hex last?
It lasts as long as I maintain concentration. It lasts for about a minute, I believe.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's about 6
We'll
rounds.
check.
So, okay.
Oh no, up to an hour. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, up to an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So, disadvantage.
Okay, make another athletics check to with disadvantage to try and break out.
Yeah, right. Uh-oh, it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
Oh
that-
no.
Yeah, that is a negatory Ghost Rider. So, Warrick, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna look back at the sword, kind of confused about what the hell just happened, and I'm gonna do nothing this turn. I'm just gonna watch.
All right,
All
Krick.
right. I guess athletics at disadvantage again. Oof.
Yep.
Oh no.
Let's-
Wait. He's getting worn out. Thank
Yep.
God.
Yep. So, what's also happening is that because you're outside in the snow, you're slowly getting more and more exhausted.
That's good.
Yep, but Baymax is so yes. Eventually, this thing just keeps going and going and going until Krick the werewolf passes out,
Oh,
and,
right.
Baymax is still grappling him.
Once Talice doesn't hear howling and snarling anymore, she's going to like peek her head like outside and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Baymax?
All right. So yes, you see it. So yes, you see kind of a passed out Krick werewolf being held down by being held down by Baymax.
Baymax, Talice looks at Baymax and says, Baymax, keep hold, but don't choke him.
All right. It's like Baymax just kind of loosens the grip, but is still holding on to him.
Okay, so I'm just gonna leave him like that for the night.
Oh, I hope I don't freeze to death.
I just randomly appeared outside the tower. I was like, oh no.
Talice is just gonna kind of. I'm sure your fur will keep you warm.
That's. Roll survival check.
For
While I
me?
was conscious.
No, for
Yeah,
no.
for Talice.
Oh.
Yeah,
For
okay.
me?
Or, sorry, roll nature.
Nature, okay. Nature.
Big number, big number, big number. Big number.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You know he's going to get frostbite and die if you leave him like that.
Oh.
Talice kind of scratches her head, contemplating. Darn it. Alright. Baymax. Okay, guys, should we bring him inside or just cover him in wolf pelts?
Bring him inside.
I mean, do we have to, though?
Just because he tried to murder your robot doesn't mean we don't have to take care of him.
Baymax, bring him inside, but don't wake him.
Werewolves are savage creatures, but I believe that if we save his life from his eyes, he might even... I don't know, it might speed up the whole recognizing the pack business.
Fine. Baymax, bring him inside, but, keep hold on him.
I kind of look down to the hilt of the sword, and it has like a faint pinkish glow to the hit with the glass hilt. And I'm like, oh.
I need to turn you up. You're really quiet.
Alright, I'll talk closer to the mic, I guess. But yeah, I look down at the pink hilt, and it's emanating almost like a slight glow, and I'm just look down, and I'm like, so, there's more to you than I once thought. Fascinating. And I put it away, and I go downstairs.
Alright. So...
Josh, you have a donation?
Oh.
Sketchy Rivet.
Sketchy Rivet. Oh, yes. Probably our most affluent patron of our D&D streams.
Sketchy Rivet's a champ.
Yeah. Alright, so Baymax has walked in and is continuing to hold Krick in werewolf form, but making sure that he's in a position that he's not going to,
Yeah, he's just not
do anything.
Yeah.
I will love him and squeeze him and call him George.
Call him George.
Okay, so that was an interesting moment.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. So, right when they bring Baymax in, that's when you hear a voice in your head, Jade. Oh, we are now in its possession.
Greg!
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Yes, it is a surprise to see I.
No, it's just nice to hear you again. It's so quiet when you're not around.
Even though there was a fight right outside, it was too quiet.
Yeah, it was
You're
too quiet.
unconscious.
True.
Yes.
Did you enjoy beating up vampires without me?
Yes, it was nice to be able to try and fight vampires, but there's only really one particular vampire that I wish to see destroyed.
Same. And this is why we're partners, like peanut butter and jelly, or poor people in smallpox.
Wow.
And with that, I am going to sleep.
Talice is going to be meditating and reading her book for the night.
Reading the tome.
Alright. So, also, I forgot this regarding your level up. Jade, I'm gonna need you to roll hit dice for me.
Oh, okay. Hit dice, where are you? Here we are. Boop. Boop! Oh,
Okay,
it just,
so
they're both the same, so...
So you gain a total of 4 health, giving you a maximum of 41.
Yeah.
Alright, so, it is that night, so everyone recharge your spells, recharge your health, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why should we hide our kids and wife, Josh?
There is a werewolf.
Because Strahd's coming. So hide your kids.
Because there's vampires out here.
Yep.
Understandable.
Alright, so Krick has transformed back into a, So yes, Krick has transformed back. It is now morning, and all of a sudden Krick just wakes up, and he's in the metal embrace of a giant golem.
He also wakes up in a pink dress.
Krick is mad.
Okay, so Krick, you're gonna have to roll an athletics check to break out.
Would I have advantage on being incredibly angry that I woke up in a pink dress?
No, you wouldn't have advantage unless you were raging.
Oh, okay, so it's just a flat athletics then.
Yeah, gonna be a flat, unless you want to rage out.
Ow.
You're plumb tuckered out, buddy.
Welcome back, Bruce
okay.
Banner.
Yeah, so you're very, very sore from Baymax holding you in an uncomfortable position the entire night.
Alright, can I rage and try it again with advantage?
Talice
Yes.
wakes up and kind of stares
Okay.
at him.
No, let him try. He needs this.
And then advantage. Okay, let's try athletics again. Money!
That'll go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he
roll
just-
for
he just kinda-
Baymax just to. I'm just gonna roll for Baymax just to see.
Okay.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, so Baymax, so yes, you break out of the thing and you just literally rip the dress off of you, and like you're
Yes, I just
breathing
ripped it.
really, really hard. And then
Rasm, dress, bruh!
then
Baymax, stand
Baymax-
down.
Yeah, Baymax is about to rub back onto you, but then he just moves back.
Oh, that was beautiful silk.
Did you put me in this?
I plead the fifth.
Warrick. I roll perception. No,
That'd
insight.
be insight.
That'd be
Insight,
deception.
yeah.
That'd be insight.
He says I plead the fifth. I'm gonna roll insight. I believe you.
That'd have been so funny if you rolled a nat 1 on deception.
That is the most truthful sentence I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's like you're looking around and everyone's just kind of giggling at you that you have no idea who did it to you. So you're just kind of mad at everyone.
So, I've got a smug look on my face. I've kind of got my cheek on my palm. I'm like, so that went well.
Yeah. Well, at least we have something to keep you at bay, Max.
Oh wait, there's Community of Dragons Windows recording alongside.
Yeah, that's what I
this?
was saying. That's what I was saying earlier, but you didn't.
Do what?
Why would there be?
That you're streaming twice, dude.
How?
I don't know, but you found a way. Shout out to the 4 people watching the other stream.
Yeah.
You guys are the troopers.
Yeah, you guys role play. I'm gonna try and figure this out.
Right.
Why
Talice
did you
has
have
her.
to ruin a perfectly good dress, Krick?
This dress was going to be ruined the minute
Well,
it went on.
I still have mine. It's a pretty black one. Frills too.
I have questions.
Are you saying it's pretty and also black, or it is pretty black?
Both.
Both.
Okay.
It's a lovely dress. Not as good as this one, though. This is red with sort of black frills.
Well, if we ever have to go into a ball of some sort, we have the costumes for it.
Mine is
Well,
bright
Bat
purple.
and I like to look pretty sometimes.
Then why don't you get a dress?
He took one. He plans to.
Oh. Oh, well, there you go.
I changed my shape into the form of quite a beautiful young woman with like scarlet red hair, and I sort of just have the dress sort of not on, but like in front of me, trying to like try and emphasize.
Krick's eyebrow
I
raises
don't
so
think
high
your
it nearly
hips.
touches the
I don't
ceiling.
think you have the hips to work that dress, Warrick.
Oh, I can adjust. Quite literally.
Boing.
I don't
But anyway.
particularly like my dress. It looks like something a vampire would wear.
Would you like to
I-
trade?
I mean,
We have plenty.
That is
For
so weird. I don't know what to
what's
do.
weird?
Well,
get it.
can you try ending one?
I have a feeling it will just end both.
I mean, you can end it and then restart it.
I'm gonna try that. See what happens.
Take your time. I'm picking out spells for the day anyway.
Yep.
I suppose we need to think about our next move. If the seeds, or at least the next stage of wherever the seed wants us to go, is at Argynvostholst, we have to. Well,
I remember in the field next to Argynvost, we saw a vision of like a battle and a dragon.
Yeah.
I think
we're
we
gonna
can.
search there.
I think we should search there. There might be some sort of a clue.
Yeah.
Yes. I also look towards Esmeralda and Kashmir. So what are your guys' next moves? We do intend to track down Von Richten, most certainly. Whether or not that's our first priority is... I don't know, we did kind of promise.
Casimir looks up and says, I thank you for helping me with the Amber Temple, but I must prepare for... I know you all are getting ready to fight Strahd, and I need to make some preparations of my own. I will...
Well, you know the signal. When you see Edmund written in clouds above one of the main cities, you'll know that the battle's starting.
Yes. I'll be in Valaki. I'll be in Valaki waiting for that.
Okay.
Thank you, kind
Right.
Thanks for the help. And sorry about your card.
Out of character question.
That's Casimir.
No, that was Casimir.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Esmeralda says, I'm going to stay with you for now because she just looks between all of you. It's like I've been able to accomplish a lot more with you all than without.
Talice kind of walks over to Esmeralda and kind of gives her like elbow. Are you saying we're useful?
Are you saying you like us?
Esmeralda just kind of she's about to protest, and then she just kind of looks down. Jury's out.
Talice grins and then gives her one of the pretty dresses.
Jeez.
Welcome to the club.
You should totally have fun sometime down the line.
Also, out of character question, are we still going back to the town
Yes.
for the money?
We gotta,
Or-
we gotta go
okay.
spend.
Yeah.
Alright. Because at some point I wanted to make a pit stop at the werewolf cave, but obviously if we're still hauling all this loot, then this wouldn't be a good time.
Yeah, loot first so we don't get ganked.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, Casimir, if I may ask a question.
Yes, what is that?
You were one of the few who accepted the dark gift of resurrection, is that correct?
Yes.
Who, pray tell, is worth such a sacrifice to you?
My sister.
Casimir,
Yes.
I have a request.
Yes.
When you try to resurrect your sister, if it works, let us know. We have someone that was taken by Strahd. It left a bad taste in my mouth.
I see.
We've
Well,
heard many rumors.
unfortunately, the only way I can get to her is entering Castle Ravenloft itself. So.
Well, it sounds like you'll be looking for the signal of battle that we're gonna put up as well.
Yes.
Alright, it's a deal. If it
Our
works,
interests align.
yep. We look forward to seeing you when we give the signal.
Well, so did canonically has Salem stayed behind at the temple?
Yes. Salem stayed behind to learn more about Lichdom.
Yeah, I know that Aeon is going to be
Did
in the
he-
process of moving in the next month, so it would make sense for him to stay behind anyway.
Did he tell us that he was staying behind to learn?
Yes.
Salem
how to become a
probably-
lich?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yeah,
He
he
did?
was asking.
He also took his share of the loot.
Like, I mean, he was talking to the Lich, wanting to be a Lich. Sounds like something he would do.
Well, no, here's the thing: we didn't know that he was talking to the lich.
I mean, Talice knew.
If he like,
I was talking out of character.
yeah,
It's
if
like
he,
no one.
yeah,
Yeah,
of
no
course.
one. No one here knows that he's trying to become a lich.
Talice
Right.
did. She heard
Do
that
we-
conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
So, what are you spending your money on?
I feel like we're just avoiding the elephant in the room here.
What elephant?
What, Baymax?
No, Salem.
I mean, I don't- Would Talice know anything about liches?
That'd be a knowledge religion check.
Okay, hold on.
Like, I don't want to like mess around with
Knowledge
stuff.
religion or knowledge arcana, whatever's higher.
They're both the same.
If Warwick if Salem genuinely went to the party and was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna stay behind and become a lich," then I'll initiate this conversation. But if Warrick wouldn't know that, then...
No, it's just he's just gonna stay behind. He stayed behind, citing he wants to learn a little bit more from this guy.
From the lich.
Yeah.
So Talice knows that he stayed behind to do the lich thing.
Yeah, and what you know from liches isn't much, only that they're a very popular story for paladins.
So Talice isn't really gonna mention it because she doesn't really see it as a specifically bad thing. But she does know what he's doing.
Okay. Alright. So, are you guys gonna head off?
I suppose.
So I also said I gave half my jewels to Esmeralda as like thanks for helping us out kind of dealy.
Esmeralda's looking down and she's just everyone kind of roll insight.
Okay, I kind of roll insight. I see.
I try to roll the dice, but it floats in the air about halfway
Esmeralda
from my
will
hand to the
remember
table.
this.
Yes.
I know her.
Yeah.
By the way, Aeon says that Salem would be working on the phylactery while this is going on. Joe?
Yeah.
Not even subtle, I love it.
Told you.
Yeah. So,
Yay!
Sorin, you're looking at her, and you notice that she kind of looks really, really guilty.
I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid. What's on your mind?
Wait. Nothing.
You see the turning in Krick's head.
Esmeralda looks up at you and says, "Oh, I haven't been totally honest with you about my thoughts. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it right now. I really don't trust any of you."
Well, I mean...
Talice shrugs. That's fair.
Yeah, we've only known each other for a couple of days, not exactly...
No, it's more of... Look, Krick, you willingly accepted to become a werewolf, and now we've got to keep guard on watch on you every night. That just feels like a really stupid and risky move.
Well, when we got a pack of 30 werewolves backing us up against Strahd, it's gonna seem like a really good idea.
I'm just not sure the risk was worth it. And Talice, I'm still mad that you blew up my wagon.
I'm sorry I blew up your wagon, okay?
And Jade, well...
I'm just crazy. So, you know.
She gets hit in the head a lot.
She whispers.
Talice looks at her.
And you also accepted a dark gift and just worried that, well, most of this party is a little too much of a fan of the philosophy of ends justify the means, which I always found to be a dangerous philosophy.
To be perfectly honest, Esmeralda, you don't have to trust us, but our interests do align. So think of it as just a temporary partnership.
A business arrangement, if you will.
I'm just worried that after I kill one monster, I might have to fight more.
Well, you'll, I guess, worry about that when it happens.
Cross the bridge when it comes.
For now, we're not monsters.
Yes.
What would you prefer, Esmeralda?
I prefer not to have to be able to think these things.
Then just don't think about it. Go
Yeah,
with the flow.
I do that all the time.
No, that's the wrong answer. If you ask me, the correct answer is to have contingencies.
That also
Backup plans for your backup plans.
Salem, for example, is... well, I got a pretty good view of how reckless he can be with his new magic when we were fighting that Arkenloft.
Talice chuckles. Oh, you have no idea.
Oh yes, there's him. I'm very not keen on him. And she looks towards Sorin. No offense, but I don't trust amnesiacs.
Well, to be fair, I'm not exactly sure if what I was doing in the past was good or bad anyway, so you have every right not to trust me.
Well, you were part of the army, so.
The truth is that contingencies are the true way to trust someone, as long as you have a way to feel safe being around them. Krick, for example, we can trust because we can, well, do what we did last night. Keep him down, make sure he doesn't go too far.
Well, use that as motivation to regain your senses next time. We'll put you in frilly dresses and makeup.
Oh my god.
And to be fair, Ezzy, besides you, I'm probably one of the few that knows the most about vampires. When you spend your life running away from one, you learn a lot of information.
Well.
When you put it that way.
And Esmeralda also looks at you and says, and there's something else that I do need to be honest about.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
She looks at Talice and says, you remember that day that that skeletal dragon came?
Yes.
Quite an eventful day that was.
And it seemed to be targeting Talice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very angry that she blew up my wagon, so I cursed her with bad luck.
You cut out what?
You what?
I cursed
What?
I cursed her with bad
Still
luck.
with bad luck.
Talice takes a deep breath. So let me get this straight. It's basically your fault that Edmund's dead.
Esmeralda
Edmund
raises
made
an
his
eyebrow.
choice.
I share some of the blame, but not all of it.
If it hadn't been targeting me, because of the bad luck that you cursed me with, Edmund wouldn't have jumped in the way to save me.
Esmeralda sighs. I share some of the blame for that, but I can also point fingers. If you hadn't been so greedy and tried to check my wagon, none of that, I wouldn't have had to curse you. We can go on and on with this little cycle of pointing fingers.
Do not compensate death with exploding a wagon. Also, I believe that Edmund would have jumped in the way for any of us if given the chance. But this is a severe escalation in judgment, shall we say, Esmeralda.
Speaking of not trusting people, you seem pretty untrustworthy and impulsive yourself, Mrs. I blind myself and curse people.
I was about to bring that up.
Yes, I was thinking about it and I realized I was being, well, unfair.
You think?
So, does anyone have any other groundbreaking revelations or tragic backstories they wish to spit on the table?
Talice kind of breathes out a sigh and just doesn't say anything.
We are going to head out now. And no more cursing people with bad luck. No more stealing people's things. Shoots a little knowing look at Warrick. Unless these people are our enemies. Because let's face it, we've all done some pretty stupid crap. I know I can say that for sure.
I can't remember if I did.
Trust me, you probably
You did.
But if you ended up without your memory, you probably did something stupid. But that's besides the point. Jade kind of taps the ground with the hilt of not the hilt, the blade of the sword, just being like to emphasize her words. That is not the point. The point is to kill this damn vampire and send him back to the pits of hell. And I don't care about anyone's morals at this point. At this point, all morals are out the window. but because some people who have some petty reasons are the reasons that people are dead and people's property are gone. So let's just go and kill this damn Strahd! And I'm going to roll intimidation.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oof.
Do I make myself clear? And then I flash one of the evil smiles.
I'm gonna roll insight.
I too will roll insight. I'll get a natural 1 to balance out my 20.
As all things should be.
Hang on. You're rolling in.
Just see. This is essentially to see if you are intimidated.
Yeah.
No, I thought that was...
So yeah, actually that wasn't supposed to be a 23. That was supposed to be a
yeah, because of...
Yeah, that was supposed...
we doubled it.
Yeah. So that wasn't supposed to be a 23, that was supposed to be a... Okay, 17 plus 11, that's a 28.
Oh.
Oof.
Oof! Oof! Can we just put... Let's just put, actually a 28.
Yes.
Krick sees her.
Talice 2 and will remember this.
Yeah.
Like I said, contingencies.
That's what my wisdom save was for, to see if Talice was gonna attack her right then.
That is fair.
Krick sees her intimidation, gives a little golf clap in the background.
What is the save if there's a 28 on intimidation? I've never used intimidation before. I don't
Higher
know how it
than higher than a 28.
Higher than a 28.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
everyone is
Or
a little
nat
has
20.
pissed their pants. Warrick pissed his pants a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So Esmeralda says, I agree. I did not want to break up this group, but if I expected... We haven't been great with each other. We haven't treated each other well, and I figured I'd be the first to start.
Talice
Right.
closes her book and then just goes outside with Baymax, starts getting the stuff ready to travel with.
Warrick is quiet.
Let the good times roll.
Yeah, Krick just turns out and leaves. Time to skedaddle.
Jade walks over next to Talice. Hey, am
Don't.
I doing the... Talice was the one who wanted Jade to start using intimidation more.
I'm
Yeah,
not complaining.
Talice is just not in the mood to talk to anyone at the moment.
Yeah. Esmeralda is kind of the last one out, and she's just kind of sitting down and just kind of pinching the bridge of her nose. I get the feeling that was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Probably.
Well, she's staying behind. The only ones right there is Warrick.
I know. I'm saying this I'm saying this as Chrissy, not as
Yeah.
Jade.
All right, so we load in with the loot wagon, and Baymax hauls us off.
How do you feel?
Who?
On one hand, I feel. On one hand, I feel that I can stop resenting my stupid action, and they know the truth. But now I feel afraid.
Well, I don't think I actually have an answer for this one. You are a useful member of this team, and I don't believe that anyone would go out their way to dispose of you, if that brings solace to your fears. We all have dirty laundry. I am too ashamed to air out my own. But
Yeah, Esmeralda just kind of flashes you a smile, Warrick. Oh no, it's people aren't as you need to understand that people aren't as practical-minded as you are, Warrick. People do stupid things for stupid reasons.
oh, trust me, I do those things too. I'm just a pretty good liar. And I'll walk out.
All right. Esmeralda also walks out too. Casimir just kind of, he's just kind of hiding.
Fair.
Oh no.
I want to collect the supplies I use for the camp.
Yeah,
We still have them.
Esmeralda's just kind of intentionally staying away from the group.
Thank you, Sketchy Rivet. Hashtag, actually, it's a 28.
Talice is going to be sitting on Baymax's shoulder.
Carry.
Understandable.
All right. Okay. You start heading out, and I need to actually. Okay. You're all right there. Y'all can see.
This is a party.
I
Yes.
see us at the Amber Temple.
Okay.
So, where are we going?
All right. Well, you're just heading across the bridge.
Is this like a Oregon Trail wagon, or is it got a spot where someone can sit up top?
It's a little chariot, so. Not really.
So it would be carried in the front, like a Roman chariot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say Krick is being vigilant and all that nonsense.
Now, we've been down this road a few times. Do we go through Berez, or do we go all the way around?
Well, the thing is, because you're gonna have to go all the way around because you're carrying stuff.
Alrighty.
Alright.
We got some good loot.
Yeah, and with that good loot, we have to.
Talice, if you want to be preoccupied, you could always sit in the chariot and read your book.
Talice, she'll stay on Baymax's shoulder, but she'll read her book while sitting on his shoulder.
It's like Yoda and Luke Skywalker.
I have to make a few GM rolls here. Cool.
So, Warrick, what are you gonna buy?
Oh, I don't know, really. Maybe some nicer armor, I don't know, Well, I've normally kept my tools rather bare bones. I've never really needed anything extra. Give me a sword and some shadows, and I can get the job done, but I suppose it would be nice to have some shinier armor.
Sneaking around with shiny armor doesn't really seem like the brightest idea.
Shiny in the terms of new and more efficient, but okay.
I suppose that I could probably go for some shinier armor as well, or if we manage to find someone or something capable of doing so, he's gonna hold up his axe. Perhaps
realistically, we should
get this
consider the
beefed up a little.
possibility. Realistically, we should consider the possibility of using this for less selfish means. In the idea of, well, using this money to fund a war.
True. I mean, we could buy,
12,000 gold can buy a lot of swords.
You're right. You're right. Wouldn't be the worst idea. We could also split some of it to pay off the people that have been providing us room and board. We could,
That was free.
We gave them the gift of alcohol.
Well,
True,
that
but
we're also...
Correct me if I'm wrong. They had to start charging us because the winery burned down. We let them use the Jesus jug for a day to give us a day of work. So I guess we could either keep lending them. Well, it's Talice's Jesus jug, so it's up to her. But we could either lend it to them every day we stay, or just slide them a stack for, I guess, permanent residence. I don't know.
Pay a mortgage.
Yeah, basically. We could probably buy it and just make it ours, but it probably isn't.
Guys, let me pitch an idea to you.
Let's hear it.
Let's all get accordions.
I've lost interest immediately.
Okay, and moving on.
Jade kind of laughs, but it sounds really evil, but she didn't mean to.
All right. You see a raven immediately drop down in front of you and transform it into a human.
What?
I look at it really...
And you recognize him as the innkeeper at Valaki.
Oh, thank God.
Hi.
Hello there. Are you doing all right?
Yeah.
Looks over at the chariot. I would say so, yes.
He turns to the side and his eyes kind of went. Where did you go?
A place of magic
Vegas.
and wonder.
We went on a field trip. What do you want?
Yeah, we went exploring.
I just noticed that there are some. It's like yesterday. Everyone who all of my family just kind of collectively felt like someone was walking all over our graves.
Oh.
You have graves.
You know what that expression
Could you
is,
describe
right?
this feeling?
He's not that bright, but you guys have felt really ill and pain?
Not ill or in pain, just an
Disturbed.
unexplained chill up our spines that was also strangely comforting? I don't know.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I am on normal insight. He is a person.
You're unsure what he's referring to. As
Oh,
are,
mine's
Hi.
even worse. I
This
go
this whole
blind.
thing just stinks of suspicion. But I got nothing.
Gosh, even I don't. Wow, I'm rolling rubbish today.
What are we rolling?
insight.
Insight.
Trying to
Yeah,
figure
this-
out what's going on.
Something's screwy.
Oh.
Hey, look at the bright side. We're getting our bad rolls out of the way. Hey,
Oh.
Sorin.
All right,
Thank
That's
God.
good insight.
Yeah, alright, Soren's just kind of putting two and two things together. It's like, wait a minute. Yesterday, Raven. And then he just kind of reaches into his back pocket and pulls out the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Oh.
It...
Well, now that you say it, it's just obvious.
See,
I
now
feel,
that,
insul-
now that
I,
you
I
point
feel
it out,
insulted
I feel
that I
stupid.
didn't figure that out.
Well, out of
Now
character.
I just feel
thought-
dumb.
Well, out of character, I thought it had something to do with the pillars we broke.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, I just feel
So-
dumb.
So, well, one of the things that I'd like to do here, seeing that we just leveled up and I just got this, I want to test this thing out here. Hang on. I'll PM you what I'm gonna do here, Josh.
Okay.
Key explodes.
Yeah. Okay.
Solar, please don't kill the bartender.
Oh, this is good.
I'm gonna get a drink.
This is either gonna be really good or really bad. Okay, so. Son of a. Alright.
Alright, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
While you figure that out, I gotta pee really badly.
My symbol is up on my Alright, so, what are you doing? Where's this, PM? Or are you still doing it?
I just sent it to you.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Alright, who did he kill?
Okay, I'm going to check that.
Am I gonna have to roll up a new character?
Give me 1 second, because that is... Where is it? Okay, what is...
Is that howling I hear?
You open up your sense and yeah, you detect something odd coming from him. You detect.
Oh, no.
You detect an undead aura coming from him.
Oh no.
Something on your mind, Sorin?
He's kind of gone from looking this guy up and down quizzically, his eyes are narrowing now. How did you know where to find us? We specifically went off the path.
Oh, I was looking around until I found you.
In an abandoned part of the woods.
At this time of year, localized entirely within this
in
forest.
When you say it like that, localized entirely in a forest.
I like that
Can
we
I
thought
see
of
it?
the same thing.
Is something wrong, Sorin?
I don't trust this guy.
Why not?
Well...
Are you whispering?
No, he's not. Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
No, Lux just came in. She's bringing me food because she's a
Hi,
sweetheart.
Lux.
Anyways.
Hey, Lux.
You're telling me that we specifically went off the beaten path to avoid getting seen by bandits, but this guy that we happen to know just happens to find us.
Well, I figured if we, out of character, I figured if we're on a chariot, we're taking a trail, aren't we?
Yeah, you are.
It's
We
not
are?
exactly.
Yeah, you are taking a trip.
Well, yeah, if we're taking a.
I thought we were kind of like.
No, we went on the beaten path. We couldn't take the sneaky way because we're carrying stuff.
Okay,
Talice
fair
sighs
enough.
after
Fair
hearing him
enough.
squabble and closes her book. Are you gonna fight us or not?
He looks at you and says, he tilts his head, what do you mean?
What do you want here?
What do you have in mind here?
We have places to go.
I was just wondering what was going on.
Well, we told you. Now be on your way.
Ooh.
He just puts his hands up like, yeesh, alright. And then he just turns into another raven. He just turns into a raven again and flies away.
So,
Can I roll a perception check on the raven real quick?
Yep.
has anyone else... Question before I ask this. Because I know in past sessions there's been ravens that have been like...
Yeah.
Just so happened to be where we were. Do I recognize it as the same raven?
Yeah, can I roll perception to check that as well? Because I saw one at the werewolf hideout.
Both of you, yes?
Okay, normal perception. Ooh!
Yeah, you kind of notice that. Yeah, you're kind of recalling like there's been a raven everywhere who's been kind of following us.
Do I get the impression that it's him? Or just, I now realize that's been happening?
You kind
Is
of,
Warrick-
you just now realize that it's been happening, and you're pretty sure it's it. You're pretty sure it's that particular raven, but you can't be sure.
Hey guys, have you been noticing ravens at every, like, important place we've been to?
I wouldn't be surprised. Strahd's been watching us, and his castle is Ravenloft.
And since when was the innkeeper able to turn into a raven?
Since now, I guess?
Aren't vampires
No,
shapeshifters?
We do know that the winery is filled with were-ravens.
Well, it's burned down.
Well, now, sure. But...
Yeah.
He said something about something stomping on their graves. Does that mean there's something at the winery?
I have no clue.
Were-ravens in general.
Don't know.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Oh no, let's continue.
Yeah, let's continue.
We won't really get anywhere wondering.
Josh,
Yep.
did Warrick recognize the raven?
Nope.
No. Okay.
You weren't sure.
And
Yeah,
the person it was, who was it again?
The innkeeper, I think.
Yeah.
At Balaki?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no.
Well, that's where we're headed, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Neat. We could go ask the innkeeper if he ran into us, and if not, that means something screwy going on.
Either way, I think we should hurry because I don't have a good feeling about that little visit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I ready my blood
Not
spear.
exactly welcome.
If it is what I think it is, we might have company soon.
Yep.
Thank you, Salem. Not saying. Thank you, Sorin, by the way. That was very astute of you to figure out the second.
Yeah.
Let's just say, after fighting Strahd once, I'm not quite in the mood to fight him again.
Well, if we do, we just gotta make sure we get him for real this time.
Not right now, anyways.
Alright. So. Alright, so you come to the crossroads. To the left, it says Krezk and the Wizard of Wine's Winery. To the right, it says Vallaki.
I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of this loot.
Yeah.
I guess for lucky we ride.
Yeah.
Say hi to the corpse.
Hi, corpse.
Bye.
Well,
How do
actually,
you-
it's not.
You know,
Actually,
it's
it's
now a skeleton.
Oh.
Well, actually, it's,
Understandable.
it's
I
not
see, we
even.
got a promotion.
Actually, it's not even there anymore. We took it with us to the Death Knight Castle where it got incinerated.
Oh, that's right. Salem took that.
Oh, yeah.
Memories.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the deal
Memories
was with
of
that
when we
guy
still
anyway.
had hope for the world.
Okay. All right, so you head over to Vallaki, carrying your bags and bags and bags and bags of loot.
I think we need to head to the
We're in the
church.
money.
Because there's no way
Yeah.
we're going to be able to carry all this around. We need to head to the church,
Well,
divvy it up.
What
All
time
right,
of
then
day
go
is it?
shopping.
It is almost sunset.
Oh. Okay.
Things are still open if we hurry.
And we could always crash at the church if need be.
Does anyone know what is north of Vallaki?
Does the
Tree?
map we got show what's north-ish?
A lake.
Oh.
A lick.
Well, that'd be something to explore. But not right now. We need to go find some shops.
Yeah, we're gonna go on a shopping spree.
All right,
Shopping!
so, it's late, so you're not gonna have a lot of luck finding. So here's what you can do: you can either do your passive perception, or you can roll for it at disadvantage.
What are we rolling this for? It's for perception, but like, why?
To find a shop.
Oh, okay. My passive perception. You know what? I'll roll
take
it at disadvantage.
I'll take my passive perception,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take mine.
so that I don't end up like Jade.
What's your passive?
My passive is 12,
Mine's
and
10.
Mine's 15.
All right.
Yeah, so,
you don't really know anything other. You're not really. It's everywhere around you is just kind of closed.
So I guess we will just have to bunk up somewhere.
But you do see a couple interesting shops, as well as the blacksmith from before, who appears to have gotten a little more popular.
also, Josh, I sent you a PM over Discord. It's a little question, real quick.
Okay.
Talice kind of looks at the group. If it's not a lot of money, or at least more than my share, I think I want to get Baymax an enchanted sword, or a +1,
With
depending on how much it is.
Well, the
Check
blacksmith
out your
is.
money.
Yeah,
Blacksmith
that's what
is-
I mean.
Keep in mind, when we stopped by the blacksmith, he looked to be fairly new. He may not have too many toys in his back pocket.
You mentioned some more bizarre shops around the place. I'd like to go check those out.
All right. Yeah, a little more of the bazaar shops are closed, but only the new blacksmith is open.
I see.
Because it's
Alright.
late.
Well, I guess we should bunker down somewhere and start in the morning then.
Just really quick before we do, I'd like to just browse over what the blacksmith has in stock.
Yeah,
See
sure.
if he's got anything interesting.
All right. So the blacksmith looks at you and says, "Oh yeah, how you do? Oh wow, you certainly got a big hole."
Yeah.
Yes, that we did, and well, seeing as it's late and you're the only one that's open, we're
My
seeing
friend,
to
you're
relieve
about to
some
get
of
the
that.
best payday of your life.
All right. Well, let's see. What you got? What do you want?
I'm gonna see specifically if he has plate armor.
Plate armor.
Oh yeah.
Talice is gonna be selling her studded leather armor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, here. Well. Yeah. 1 minute. Item costs. Okay.
It's 1,500 gold.
Yeah, for plate armor.
Yep.
Okay. So yes, for heavy plate armor, it is 1,500 gold.
Sweet. All right, I got the money. See ya.
Alright.
I'll see you all at 20 AC, boys.
Yeah.
All right. So you look. So you ask the blacksmith about plate armor. He says he doesn't have any in, but he can make some. And so you start bartering you start bartering your little items across, and yes, that costs you about 1,500 gold pieces or 150 platinum.
Yeah, I'll just give him the platinum, make it simple.
All right.
Y'all got a crossbow?
Yes.
I want a crossbow.
All right. Well, I could. How good do you want it?
The best money.
What is the best money can buy? Freaking made out of unicorn hair.
Probably.
A crossbow made of hair. Amazing.
It's made out of spiders. It just shoots. Spiders.
Well, I imagine this.
If I found a crossbow that shot
Made out of
spiders, I would
unicorn
buy
hair.
that in a heartbeat.
It's a slingshot.
Suddenly spiders! Ah!
Would it
Eat
be a
it.
slingshot or a string shot?
Both.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, if you're looking for something better than a normal crossbow, that's also something I'm going to have to actually make instead of.
I do have a question. Is there anyone in town who is of the business of either magical or identifying magical items?
Ooh, that reminds me. Can I ask Ezzy, what was that juice you were giving to everybody to help them stay alive?
Ezzy?
You mean?
Oh,
Esmeralda. Yeah.
Okay. The juice. What do you mean?
Out of character, he's talking about the healing potions.
Oh, I can purchase those ingredients by myself, but
Yeah, because that's what Krick has on his mind to buy. He wants to buy healing potions, but I'm gonna let Warrick talk because he was asking first.
Well, just a simple question. Is there anyone in town, or that you know of, who is of the nature of identifying or creating magical items?
yes, there's one shop down the road, but yeah, he's usually only for like the rich folk, and he's mostly been pigeonholed into abjuration spells.
Splendid, and I'll give him 2 gold for his troubles.
Sorin kind of raises an eyebrow and just like looks behind at the literal cart full of gold and stuff.
Let the good times roll.
I think we'll be fine.
Is he still open?
No, he won't be.
I doubt it.
Okay, Sketchy Rivet says spider shooting crossbow, the bane of amber. Oh.
The dragon.
The Bane of Amber.
Yeah, different kind
Anyway.
of
You're
So,
crossing the streams.
So, anyways, the blacksmith goes to Jade and says, "Yes, I will be able to make you a good crossbow, but it's going to be pricey.
How pricey we talking?
1,000 gold pieces.
What does that equate to in platinum?
100.
100.
Oh, 100? Oh.
Oh, that's a bargain, but...
Wow.
Hey, is this the same blacksmith I got my armor from?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh
Your
no.
boobs ain't getting you anywhere now.
You don't know this. I'm now rich and...
You're gonna work your moves on the blacksmith
You're
again.
rich and sexy, work your magic.
yes. Oh, so it's 100 gold pieces, 100 platinum pieces. Now, that's not too bad, but I remember we had a lot of, nice interactions before. Are you sure I can't get a little, friend discount? Oh, wait, why am I still on disadvantage? No, why am I still on disadvantage? I thought I changed it.
It was the first roll.
Still the first roll. Still the first roll.
It's
okay,
still a
fine.
that
Whatever.
Yeah.
What's the worst? Says no?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
He
Alright.
casts.
He might
casts
get offended.
Okay, he said. Okay, he knows he's initially in it, but then you realize that. But then all of a sudden, there's.
He casts Dispel Thoughterry.
Did he
His
get
husband.
scared by my
No.
weird evil smile?
No, he didn't get scared by your weird evil smile. All of a sudden, this echoes throughout. That everyone in the party can hear this.
No!
Oh no.
That was not me. That was
Quite
not
as
me.
you are this evening.
Now I'm not hungry.
Fine, here, I'm just gonna quietly give him 100 platinum pieces and walk away. Look at Krick, who obviously was the farter, and glares at him, being like, "You'll pay for this."
Wait, who?
I'm just gonna.
Trying to pass the buck off on Krick.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Playing the blame game, I see.
Talice is just more or less gonna wait outside
Yeah.
with
I
Baymax.
still think it's funny that her rolling a nat 1 is still a 12.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
that's
And that
ridiculous.
shows that I do have
Bards.
high persuasion, so.
Bards,
A
man.
double.
Gosh
double
darn
digit.
you, disadvantage! I hate you!
Well,
I mean,
regardless.
even if it was normal, it still would have been the 12, though. That's the.
No,
Yeah, it is. That's the first roll.
still.
That's the kicker.
I just hate the fact that it's like,
It showed you what could have been.
It showed me
Yeah.
what could have been, and that makes it worse. It's like rubbing salt into a broken leg.
Alright.
I guess.
So, you guys got a lot of projects for this guy.
Oh yeah.
And
I
he's
mean, I'm not gonna partake in any of that. I'm just gonna go to the
Yeah, I'm not.
inn, and
I'm not interested in weapons or armor.
I want literally the inn's finest room.
Yeah, Talice was more or less. Talice was more or less focused on getting everything exchanged for gold, so we can divvy everything up.
Alright, so you go to some of the shops still open, and you basically, make change.
Okay, so we made change. We no longer have the cart full of crap, but we do have a cart,
Okay.
You do have a cart.
Cool.
or actually, it's a chariot. Well, no, we would have sold that because it had like gold in it and stuff. Never mind.
Yeah, I also obviously I sell the coffin and all that
Alright,
crap. Take a look.
what's his name? So yeah, Casimir, he looks to you and says, "Alright, I'm going to be heading over to the Vistana encampment. I shall see you eventually."
Peace.
Stay safe.
Also, I want to mention I'm keeping 3 of the 50 gold piece gems as gems, because I want to leave them at the werewolf statue when I swing by.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
Nice.
Cool. Alright.
That's a cool guy move.
Yeah, that is a good boy move.
And how much would I have gotten for the studded leather armor?
For the studded leather armor.
Yeah,
You
because
want
I'm selling
more
that.
money?
I'm selling it because I don't want the weight.
I know.
Alright. Well, for
Less things to carry.
Yeah, for the studded leather armor, you'd get about 20 gold pieces from that.
Talice is gonna try and get a better price.
Okay, roll diplomacy.
Okay.
Persuasion.
Okay. She's gonna act all haughty and be like, do you do the whole, do you know who I am bit, and use her what was position of privilege. That's it.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, let's see.
Oh,
And it's what did you say, diplomacy?
Yep, persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion, okay.
Right, we're in the inn, correct?
natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, he is willing to give you. He's willing to give you full price.
Which is
45.
I'll take it.
Most unorthodox.
And that's 45 gold.
Yep. All right. So I need to find out who is not in here, which is really, really dumb. Okay, that's so weird. Why are we not in here? Okay, so you head back into the Valaki Inn. If I can just shoot, come back.
Did we not get any silver from the thing?
Oh, you did.
We did.
All I saw was gold and platinum and copper.
Okay. So, welcome. Okay, so you head back to the Blue Water Inn, and they're all excited and the two owners are very excited to see you. They look and say, "Oh, yay! You're still alive! Great."
Yeah. Wait a minute. Why is there two of me?
Where's the second one?
There's one at the table, and I'm at the bar, like the very front of the bar.
Okay.
Oh, there are two.
Yeah. Okay. Fixed it.
Okay.
Changeling!
Having an identity
Yeah.
crisis.
Oh wait.
Oh, hello!
Oh God, no!
Talice looks
No.
towards
What
the
are you
innkeeper. Talice is gonna look towards the innkeeper. This is, for clarification, this is the one, or at least that appeared to be the one that met us out in the forest, right?
Yeah.
Talice is gonna look at him. Were you here all day?
He looks at he looks at you and says, well, no, I had to go out for a little bit. Why?"
Do you remember seeing it?
He looks at you and says, "I mean, I saw you all. I mean, I saw you all like earlier today, but that's about it."
Where?
On the road.
Yeah, on the road. I saw you all come into town. I had to prepare things for you because I knew you were coming.
So
Did
you
you-
weren't talking to us?
Yeah, did you come and talk to us while we were still in the forest?
No.
I knew it!
Oh boy.
Let's go, Sorin.
I
Let's
knew
go,
it.
Sorin. Holding it through.
And then just to help make the point, you wouldn't happen to be able to turn into a raven, would you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, that he can.
Wait,
he is aware.
wait,
of
you can.
Let's
Yeah.
put it this way.
Our families are were-ravens.
Let's put it this way. Either you were controlled and tried to approach us in the forest, or someone's impersonating you. Just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah.
How nice is it, Alice?
On the way back
tried.
from our destination, we ran into, well, at least somebody that looked like you and sounded like. The point is, we weren't sure that it was you.
I'm gonna roll inside to see if he's telling the truth. Oh, I guess he is.
All right. You look at him, and he just looks very, very confused, and also kind of worried. Should I be concerned about something?
I'd
Probably.
say come up with a code word or something with your wife, I assume.
Well, if it is who I think it is, he's not going to be able to get into here unless invited anyways, so...
That's true.
Yeah,
Let's just say you might have an imposter, so I'd suggest coming up with a code word or something for you and your friends to recognize each other.
Yeah, if you see yourself, don't let him in.
Make sure it's not a mirror first.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, how's business?
Business has been all right. We've been able to store up a lot of wine, but unless we get those gems back, we are up Chocolate Creek without a popsicle stick.
Do you know if the gems can do anything other than help with the wine?
Well, I know they're used to locate each other, should they be lost.
I mean, other than that, there has to be some reason why Strahd's people want them. I severely doubt that the only thing they can do is make wine plants grow.
Well, I can think of a few reasons, reasons like control or... But no, all we know is that what these gems do is they help things grow.
Are they capable of teleportation?
I sincerely doubt it.
Then that means that somebody took it.
Well, obviously someone
He's...
took it.
Well, he doesn't know that. He's stupid.
If I do...
Let him be proud of himself, okay, guys?
He's doing his best.
When we were in the Amber Temple, I recall that Esmeralda had heard voices coming from inside the temple. Perhaps someone beat us to the punch.
I think so. The fact of the matter is, it did change location. So whoever took it is in the Argynvost now.
How far from here is Argynvost?
Half a day's travel, roughly.
More or less.
Well, I say after we liquidate all of our assets here and get what we need, that should be the next place we go.
I think so too.
Given that it does, assuming that it doesn't move again that day.
We didn't
Probably
find any books on Argynvost halls, did we? In the Amber Temple.
I don't think we found any books on that.
Basically, no. I got a natural 20 when it came to inspecting what the idol thing needed, and apparently it needs some kind of like orb or beacon in order to activate the mechanism at the top of Argynvost halls. Going in there without it is pretty much pointless unless we want to fight our way through it.
Like I said, I think we should look at the field next to Argynvost first.
Yes. Or at least it might give us a clue of where the orb may be. So let me get straight. We're trying to find an orb so that we can find a seed so that we can do something with plants.
More or less.
Fascinating.
I asked
Absolutely riveting.
the bartender, do you know any place around here that sells health potions?
Yeah, there is an apothecary, but they're closed.
Right.
So we'll stock up in the morning.
Yeah.
Esmeralda says, it's cheaper to make them.
You know how to make them?
Yes.
Talice raises her hand. I've made them a few times over the night.
Alright, cool. We'll just go to the D&D equivalent of a Kroger and buy all the stuff we need to make them.
Ye old Kroger.
Esmeralda is the D&D version of that guy who tells you it's cheaper to build your own PC.
Hey.
You know that guy.
My little brother is that guy.
Anyway,
Love you, Jason.
I'm going to be going to bed now.
Yeah.
I should probably do the same.
Okay.
I'm just going to go upstairs and think about stuff.
Talice is going to get some food from the innkeepers. Stay up a little bit.
Yeah. Krick's gonna have like a home-cooked meal.
Because berries are nice, but she'd like actual food. We've been munching on berries, so we haven't been hungry per se. But a meal would be nice.
Staying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you can't it's like living off of tofu.
Yeah. Krick is going full Monster Hunter World with a full platter of like cooked meats and stuff.
Yep. So yeah, that's gonna cost you all about a silver piece each.
Okay.
Easy money.
Okay.
I just flip the coin at the bartender, like, here you go.
How many silver pieces that we get? Because I didn't see that posted.
Enough.
I have, if we all split it the same, oh, well, I didn't see silver. I just have copper, gold, and platinum.
Yeah,
so
I didn't see a split for any silver.
No, there wasn't a split. There wasn't a split for any silver.
So
okay.
We'd have about 3 silver pieces and 7 copper pieces if you wanted to just convert the copper into silver.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I like that better.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. 7 copper and... Let me think.
Alright, so it's 1 silver piece?
Yep.
All
So I
right.
have 2 silver.
One
There we
silver
go.
piece each, or for all of it?
Hang on,
1 silver.
I'm opening
I
up
think
the
it was.
gold calculator.
I think it was 1 silver a piece if we're all getting food.
All right.
Let's see.
Talice is going to get.
I want meat.
Phrasing.
Talice is
I
going to
want
stick.
meat.
Talice is mostly going to stick to bread and veg.
So yeah,
Yeah, what, do you
my
feel like you'll be
130
eating your own
copper and
kind?
213 silver.
Alright, whatever. That's it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Krick has like 3 plates and 5 mugs of beer. Yeah!
A light snack.
A light snack.
Talice will be, enjoying her fruit and veggies and making wine out of good berries.
Alright.
She seems to be drinking a lot.
Warrick is enjoying a comfortable bed.
Yeah, after sleeping
Yeah.
on the ground for a long time. It's...
Oh yeah, this is lush.
Yeah, I hope you're comfortable in that dress.
Alright, is anyone else gonna do anything?
Let the good times roll.
Eating.
Talice will be drinking herself into a stupor
Yes,
before going
Sketchy
to
Rivet, thank you for pointing out that it was a double entendre.
Ha.
Yes.
Ha.
Yeah, Krick
Chalice
is
will be drinking
feasting.
herself into a. Chalice is going to be drinking herself into a stupor and then going to bed.
Yeah,
Sorin
likewise.
is gorging himself and then also going to bed.
Yeah, feasting, drinking, and then stumbling up the stairs into an open, empty room.
And Chalice will leave the Jesus jug temporarily for them to use if they need to replenish their stuff.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is that all you guys are doing?
I guess
That's
I'll
what Talice
wake
is
up in the
doing.
night. I'll wait. After I've had my nap, I'll kind of wake up in the night. And I guess while everyone's asleep, I'll go. Do I know which room Jade is staying in?
No. You're gonna have to check each individual one.
All right, I'll just look through the keyholes and sort of just sneak around a little bit.
And sneak around.
Oh, terrible!
Not
I
very-
found a creaky floorboard.
Yep.
He discovered that he put on clown shoes when he went out sneaking.
Oh, these clown shoes! I always forget to take them off.
Krick in a drunken stupor kicks his door open and is like, ah!
Who's there?
Yeah, who's there?
Alright, you just got. Well, what really happens is that you just kind of. The floor was actually locked, but after you guys went to bed, and you kind of slipped on it.
Ouch.
And then roll 1d4
Ooh.
Where are the bedrooms?
upstairs.
Which
If you-
upstairs?
3 points of lovely damage.
Yeah, you got hit right in the head. You're,
Ooh.
all right.
He'd have to move you.
Okay, move me.
Yeah.
We are notionally in bed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
actually,
use your mind.
yeah, Jade is being interacted with, so that's a little different.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to be moved so I can.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, they're up there. Okay.
But yeah, after I fall, I kind of get to my feet and look through the keyholes until I
All right,
find
so you see Jade. You see Jade open the door and seeing you rubbing your head.
I know that you usually get a headache when you're around me, but are you okay?
You know what? That works too. Could you meet me outside, please? And I'll walk downstairs.
Sure.
Actually, I'll take the stairs here and go outside to this kind of area.
Do.
Talice heard the ruckus, but she's just gonna ignore him and go back to sleep.
What do you need, Warrick?
Well, frankly, it's not what I need, but it's what you need.
I need a lot of things.
I, against my better judgment, have decided that, well, contingencies are important, but you are our best asset against fighting Strahd. Not only do you know the man, but you contain or possess the weapon that
will ultimately be his demise. I tried that weapon myself and, well, felt great, but it didn't feel right in my hands. So, I'm going to train you.
Okay.
Alright. So, I'm going to test to see if you're worthy to truly wield that sword. And I will polymorph myself into Strahd von Zarovich.
Josh is in the bathroom, so you guys are on your own for a minute.
Alright, so I'll polymorph into Strahd, and I will snap my fingers, and a bubble of darkness appears around both of us. Well, like, this whole area is just pitch black now. And I'm just going to pull out a dagger. Let's go.
Alright. Wait. I guess this is a question for you. Would dark vision work in your dark bubble?
Nope.
It's magic darkness.
Alright, I was just asking, so I know. Okay, let me roll initiative. I can never find it half the time. There we go.
This is your
Right
training.
below.
I'm using a dagger.
And I'll use Greg.
Oh yeah, you're allowed to use whatever you want, but
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
Strahd
Warrick
von
goes
Zarovich
first.
is not going to wait for you to become a master with that sword. And he's not going to be as careless as he did last time. So you need to learn how to better use these tricks of yours.
Alright.
Could you add me to the turn order? I got a 18.19.
Okay.
I think Josh is not here. So
He just got back.
click.
Yeah, I just got back.
We're training. Like
Okay.
good boys.
Okay.
So yeah. I've basically encompassed us in darkness, and I'm just gonna run up to her and try and shank her with a dagger, not my actual sword.
So do I need to roll a dexterity save?
Oh no, I'm just attacking.
Yeah, she's just attacking you. So, you cast darkness, or
Yeah.
okay.
So that's gonna be a disadvantage.
Jade is currently blind.
Okay, hang on, give me 1 second. Okay.
Zarovich isn't going to play fair.
So you have dark vision, correct?
I can see through magical darkness.
Okay.
She can't.
Okay.
I do have dark vision.
Dark
Okay.
vision doesn't let you see through magic darkness.
Oh,
though.
Actually, yes.
Does it?
Oh.
Non-disco?
In 5e, in 5e, yes. Oh wait. Hold on.
No,
I totally derped, but with my eyesight. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I specifically had to get an ability to let me see through magical darkness. and
Gosh
that's
darn
fine.
it, give me a straight answer here, people!
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, I was
You're confusing me. Just let me put the ball in the hole.
I looked at the word can, and I looked at the word can't, and I saw the word can. Nah,
oh,
my bad. Anyways, so
So Jade, you are blind and you just feel this sharp pain in your shoulder as I stab you with a dagger.
yep,
Yeah!
that is a sharp 16 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
17 damage. Sorry,
Oh no.
17.
God.
Wait, how much?
17 damage.
Okay.
So yeah, you're at 24.
Okay, well then. Here comes Greg!
All
With
right.
disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage? Okay,
You
buddy.
can't see.
because you can't see.
Alright.
That misses.
That is a miss.
This hurts more because I can see what it could have been.
Yeah.
Don't kill me. Because you're training me, buddy.
Focus,
Okay,
Jade.
okay, wait, but I can use a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade as my bonus action.
Okay.
Dual wielding.
Dual wielding, baby!
All right. Is that that is a hit?
Does it do the attack as like part of the spell?
Yeah.
It does.
Yes.
It does. Okay, so that does hit. That's 7 points of fire damage.
I has that one.
And now I have dual wielding blades.
Actually, also let me check something real quick. I'm gonna just put the darkness spell in the chat.
Yeah.
What level is Flame Blade?
Level 3.
Level 3.
It's level 3. So it does create a small bit of light for her because it beats a level 2 darkness.
Yes.
So it's just a small bit of light.
It's a small bit of light, but it's light nonetheless.
It's level 2.
Oh, so what's 2 against 2? Just nothing?
Oh. It's
Well,
darkness
that's-
versus light, that'd be.
Well, second level or lower, yeah. It's yeah. It says a spell of second level or lower, the spell created, the light is dispelled.
Well, either
So
way,
you don't
I have
see.
a blade.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a blade, it just is, for some reason your flame blade is not emitting any light.
Eh, that's fine. I hit you.
Alright, what else can I do? I'm just
Alright.
checking my new toys as well, because it's my turn.
Well, you got 10 seconds.
10,
Okay.
9, 8.
I'm going to see that she still managed to hit me and say, alright, let's see if you can also fare with not being nice. And I'm going to point Rose Petal, which is what I named the rapier, towards her. I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. As a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The curse under the target. Okay, you gain bonus damage to rolls against the target. Get that bonus equals your proficiency bonus. Any attack roll is a critical hit on roll 19 or 20 on the d20. The cursed target dies. Okay, cool.
Okay, so I add my proficiency to it, which is +3. It's only to the... Is it to the hit or to the damage? think
It's
it's
to the
only to the-
damage.
To the damage, so... And I'm just going to run towards her and say, dodge.
Okay, if he's telling me to dodge, do I roll something to dodge?
If he's telling you to dodge, then he doesn't get advantage on that roll.
Oh, I see. So what's your AC?
So it's a 14.
Yeah, it'd be a 14.
Does a 14 hit Jade?
It's exactly my armor class.
Ouch.
Ouch. And
So you
yeah.
try and dodge out the way.
Well, yeah, if he tells me to dodge, why don't I dodge?
You try and dodge out the way, but you're not fast enough.
Oh,
And I
that's what
clip
armor
your
class
shoulder.
is. Sometimes I forget things.
Yes.
Okay, how much is the damage, Josh?
Can I do non-lethal damage?
It's non-lethal damage, so you basically just knock her flat on her butt.
Okay.
Like, out of the darkness, and
Yeah.
you see just walking out, it's just me disguised as Strahd von Zarovich. And I'm just gonna sort of stand over your body and go, you wouldn't have survived a real encounter with him. You need to become stronger.
Okay, then what do you suggest I do?
Practice more of your tricks, think more outside the box. You rely too much on Greg.
I thought we were training with Greg.
Correct? But I'm also a good liar.
Okay, well, you better help me back to the room, because right now I feel a lot of pain.
Sure. No problem. And I'll transform back into regular form, Warrick. You know, no
Never
dress.
thought
no
I would
nothing.
like your face better than when you...
I'll sort of pick her up and help.
Well, it's not
help her
exactly.
to-
Well, it's not exactly a high bar.
Shut up, DM. I'm trying to be nice.
And I'll help Jade back to her room, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Hey, Warwick.
Yes?
As much as I'm in pain, I do appreciate the help. I do know that I need to get stronger, and even though we squabble, I'm glad you're the one training me. You are the smartest out of all of us.
Even though you stabbed me twice.
Yeah. I worry for the safety of this group. You are fortunate. You have means to defend yourself. Not all of us have lightsabers
Let the good
or
times
werewolf
roll.
powers or items of anti-vampire to protect us. Quite frankly, all I can do is sneak up behind Strahd and try and poke him, and I might as well be tickling him at that point.
Should you buy some
You
peanut
are
butter?
our best weapon against him. And like any good blade, we must make sure you're as sharp as you can be. Now get some rest. We've got a lot of shopping to do tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, Rector
night,
Akor,
Warwick.
thank you for the Gohan dodge. Dang it, Gohan!
Yes! Yes.
basically.
Dodge.
All right. So it is the next morning. Jade is a wee bit sore.
Ow.
Talice would
Do I
have
get
woken
all
up
my
half.
hit points back?
Yes, you get all your hit
Yeah.
points back.
Thank you.
Talice would have woken up about halfway through the night and spent the rest of the night reading. So she's already up.
Yep.
How far are you through your book?
I don't know how far am I through the book.
Oh, hang on. You've been reading for like 3 nights.
Roughly 3 nights and part of yesterday.
Hang on. Let me check the tome. Tome of Understanding.
Is everyone downstairs now?
Talice is upstairs.
Well,
If you spend 48 hours over a
Actually.
period of 6 days or fewer studying the book.
Okay, so how long did you spend? When you first got it, how long did you spend doing it?
That night. It would have been 2 nights plus half of a day of travel, or however long it took us to travel to this town from where we were.
So
She would have spent that reading.
You're at about 36 hours.
Okay.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Legit, honestly, like... Talice, if you want to spend the day reading, I know you're engrossed in that book. Do you have a shopping list that you might want me to get?
Actually, yeah. Can you see if you can find me a staff?
What, sorry?
Can you see if you can find me a staff?
A staff?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's a hit. It's a stick that you hit people with.
I see. Alright.
well, I mean, if it's just a regular old stick, you could probably find one in the woods.
No, this would it be more or less reinforced so that it doesn't break.
It has to be of
yeah.
good quality, you see.
Good quality
a
wood.
good quality.
I-
A good. Shut up.
Alright, I'm on it.
Thank you.
Noble wood
Warrick.
for the noble.
Is anyone downstairs?
Crick is making. Crick is making his
Sorin
way
is,
downstairs for breakfast.
Putting his armor on. And he's
Yeah,
getting
Talice
ready
is
to
gonna
go
spend the day
downstairs.
reading.
Crick is like, oh god, you hear a racket last night? He's talking to Warrick.
I slept like a baby.
Jade comes
Nice.
downstairs.
Hey Jade, what happened to you?
Morning.
The training. I want. Jade puts down 2 silver pieces. Can I get something to make the pain go away?
That's a funny way to ask for a beer.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like the shop owner just hands you a little bit of wine. It's universal.
Beautiful, beautiful. But while I was in immense pain, I had an idea. And it may be a good idea or an awful idea, but, well, I'm stuck with this smile forever, but I'm only stuck with this voice for as long as I have this ability. We need to find that raven. That raven was either this man or someone pretending to be this man.
Actually, that brings up a good point.
Hmm.
So,
That point would be.
so DM, Soren's gonna do the same thing that he that he did with the guy they saw on the road. He's gonna see if he's gonna see if he can if they're giving off the same vibe as that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would assume that I assume that this guy is on the same plane of existence we are.
All right. So you do. All right. So you spread out and you try to detect for any like supernatural, like celestial, fiend, or undead, and you do not detect anything coming from anyone around you.
So it's a different dude.
Different
Oh,
guy.
yes.
Well, then I have
Now
an
we
idea.
know.
Excuse
Let's
me.
hear it.
Jade goes into the corner and gonna use one of these.
I don't think. Wait.
Great. Okay. So what are you
Oh,
doing?
dear.
I'm going to. I want to see this raven guy that we met.
Hey, did you see you were in the corner?
Yeah.
Yes, I was in the
That
corner.
might
Sorry, I
happen.
wanted to cast a spell before I did the corner.
Okay,
Yeah.
just Just making
So
sure.
I'm in the corner because this
This will be
requires concentration, so I don't really want to be
You got
with
10
people
minutes.
next to me.
Alright.
So
you're scrying you're scrying the person?
Yeah,
The person we met.
The person we met on the
The
road.
guy we met on the road.
that looked like the innkeeper.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a freebie here. If you try and scry the person that looked like the innkeeper, you're going to see the innkeeper.
Yeah.
Ah, that's kind of what I thought might happen.
Shape
Figured.
shifters.
What about?
You don't know what he really looks like, so you can't get a beat on him.
Yeah.
What about-
You don't know his
Alright,
name
alright.
or anything,
I did
unfortunately.
not know that.
You can try scrying on.
I just saw a particular creature that you choose. So
Yeah.
Well, you can choose it. It's just that you don't know what the person looks like. And you could say just that particular raven.
well, fine. That particular raven.
Okay, so...
And this is my first time using scrying.
Oh no, I don't think we should be going after the Raven just yet. We should probably focus
Alright.
We're not going after
This
it. I just want you to go in.
this'll at least see what it's doing.
Fascinating.
Alright, let's see. What's your spell save DC?
16.
One second. You try and what happens is you try and figure out who this was, but whatever it was, it immediately blocked you out.
It's blocked from scrying.
Or did
Ooh,
some.
okay.
It's not that it. Well, let me rephrase that. It resisted your attempt.
Oh, we made the save.
I suspected as much.
He blocked you on Skype.
Die!
That's
amazing!
So you realize that whatever it is, it's got
It's powerful.
It is mentally well trained.
Oof. Okay.
It's a smart
first
burb.
First of all, ow, that concentration hurts. I usually can't focus on anything for more than 2 minutes. Second, whatever it is, it's a very mentally well boy. Oof, okay.
Noted.
I don't know many people who are very strong in the mind, but I have suspicions.
I can think of one.
Chalice is gonna briefly come downstairs, get some fruit, fresh fruit, and her wine, and then go back upstairs.
Nice to see you too.
Yep, doesn't say anything, just gets her wine, gets some food, goes back upstairs.
Krick is still eating his
Let
breakfast.
her read her book. She needs some time alone.
Suppose we all do.
Let me go mute real quick.
Either way, we have some weapons, armor, and crossbows to get.
That we do.
All
Yes.
right.
Should we be out? Let's not focus any longer on this Raven business. Let's go shopping. Something a bit more interesting.
Shopping!
Okay.
Shopping?
Shopping.
Yeah.
Why can't I
Yeah,
my
let's
token?
go shopping. All right, so all the shops are open. What are you buying?
What are you buying?
Well,
What are you
I would like to get my crossbow first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Alright,
drop by
so-
the blacksmith.
I don't
So
think they're gonna make it in a day.
So yeah, you head over to the blacksmith and you realize, the only thing that's made at this point is the crossbow.
Heck
Understandable.
Yeah!
While I'm over there, I've been holding on to this great axe in my inventory for God knows how long, and it's just taking up space and weight. So I was gonna try and sell it to the blacksmith.
All right, so remind me again, it was a light crossbow, correct?
It was the one that costed 100 platinum.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be adding this to your inventory. A +1 light crossbow.
Ooh.
The +1 is why it's expensive.
That's where the money came from.
Give me 1 second. It's accidentally added to.
It's a very fine crossbow.
So what does the plus?
You get
+1 to attack and damage.
Nice.
Also, it's magical, so.
Yeah.
So it would actually hurt a stone golem.
Yep.
Ooh. Speaking of magic, I'm going to go investigate the shops that the blacksmith recommended to me, the one that's for the uppity-cruppity magical means.
Okay.
Why, hello there.
Alright,
Jeez.
so you start. Okay, so you start looking at. So yeah, you start looking around, and what the person who is manning this magic shop is this short female halfling.
Top of the morning to you, lassie.
Hey, are you trying to say something about my accent?
If you hit her with the rapier, will she spell out Lucky Charm?
Jesus Christ.
Team
I
4-star
hear Talice's wise words of wisdom in my head, and I choose to ignore them. Not at all. I bring business and good tidings.
Really,
I have a few.
It seems like you're bringing insults and mockery, and if that's all you're bringing, I'm gonna have to ask that the door not hit you on the way out.
I plump forward a fairly meaty sack of gold onto the table.
She gives you a grin. All right, now we're on the same level.
Okay, so I have quite a few things that I wanted to figure out that I've just had in my what the heck is this section of my inventory for quite a while. Are you able to identify certain magical items?
I can for the right price.
And how much is the right price? As an expert in your field.
I charge 1 gold piece per magical item.
A bargain. Anyway, let's see. I've got one. Let's see. That's 1, 2. I think that's only 2 actually. I thought I had more. Huh. Oh wait, no, I gave the other one away. That's right. Okay, so I have 2 magical items, so I'll give her 2 gold pieces. I want to identify the cloak of patches that I got from the Arkanloft, and the fleshy glue liquid that was able to replace fingers and stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot that existed.
So did I until I saw my inventory.
Alright, so you start looking through. She starts looking at the little at the little liquid, and she just starts sniffing it, looking around, and says, someone I don't know what possessed someone to make this, but yes, it's something that can reattach severed limbs, and really only that.
Okay, fascinating enough.
Lose a finger.
What about this cloak?
Cloak of many things?
No. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so
it's better.
So yes, what happens is, where is it? It's I had it right here.
I think I know what it is, and I hope it is, but we'll
Is
see.
it the thing Tyrion Darrington had?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be good.
Well, that's my hunch. And if it is, then I have so much trolling capabilities.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully, let's see.
Alright. If it'll open up, I would very much appreciate it. Really? Come on. I had it right here, and that Roll20 is just being super slow. I am very sorry.
That's alright. You mean internet's going through a lot.
Okay, there
if
we go.
anything,
Okay. She looks that up and says, "Wow, it is a robe of useful items."
Ooh.
Ooh. How do I use it?
Simple. You just set. simple. You just take one of the patches off, throw it out, and the item it has will help you.
Huh. Do I mean...
Alright, she was like, you see this patch? This patch will give you a bag of 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
This one is an iron door. I'm not entirely sure why you would need that, but...
I can think of many a circumstance.
This is a wooden ladder.
Fascinating, in case you
And
need
then
to
she,
use
point,
any snakes.
then she points to this. She points to another patch. This is a riding horse.
Oh, I've got my own My Little Pony. Glorious.
Oh my gosh.
Onwards, Twilight.
What does this one do? And I point to one that looks like a dog.
Oh, it shows it. Little dogs will appear out of it.
Yes. They'll finally know what it's like to be Talice.
So is this okay, so this will be for Josh. Is this a complete robe of useful items? Like it has all the...
Not
all
a
of
complete,
patches?
not a complete one.
Not a complete
it has
one.
it
Okay.
has specific patches.
So probably
she
give
points
him
to
a
another
list
one.
of everything.
This one is a pit.
Oh no.
Oh, you can do some Looney Tunes stuff with that.
This is some Wile E. Coyote stuff right here.
Yes. And then she
Probably
points to
give
this
him a
one. This one is a rowboat, and this one, I don't know what it is. It's some sort of spell scroll.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Josh, would you mind...
unfortunately, you're just going to have to take it off, and we're just going to
See
have to
what
identify
happens.
it then.
Okie dokie. Well, I couldn't put it back if I ripped it off, so... Correct?
No.
I mean, the spell scroll, can you... Oh wait, you can. Never mind.
Let the
I would
good
just have a
times
spell
roll.
You know what? While I'm here, I mean, I'm not going to get it identified anywhere else. I'll rip off the patch of spell scroll.
Alright, Rector Acker, thank you $2. hashtag Genie Cloak.
Containing...
You'll have to
Okay.
send me a list of which patches are there and stuff.
Okay, so she rips it off, and then she takes the gold piece and she starts identifying. So, ooh,
Yep.
This be a scroll of Moonbeam.
Ooh.
Ooh. Moonbeam.
I see. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. I'll add it to my
Alright,
list.
I am sending you. I have PM'd you over Discord what the patches are.
Thank you very much, madam. And while I'm here, would you mind if I peruse your find wares?
Sure.
Alright. Also, I don't suppose you have a broom. Odd request, I know.
Weird
I-
flex, but okay.
I have a magic broom.
Ooh.
I mean, I was looking for a joke. I was going to give it to a friend as a staff, but please.
Just a magic
That's-
room.
no,
Where it can fly.
No, it's only not for sale. She snaps her fingers and it starts sweeping the floor.
I see.
And then she snaps her fingers twice, and then it just kind of moves up and it just points at you threateningly.
That is wizard. Right, I'm
And then she
looking
snaps
around the
twice.
shop. What kind of
She
toys?
snaps again, and it continues cleaning. Alright,
Amazing.
you do see a couple wands, but you also see a couple stabs.
No, these are stabs of the magic variety.
Indeed.
Alright. I have a very loner friend who talks to plants, and I'm feeling very generous. What would I get such a reclusive, unsocial, general not nice person?
Screw you too.
Well, there's not much I can give you. I only carry two types of stab. I only carry two stabs.
For sale, yes.
One of them it allows you to cast magic missile once a day,
Ooh. Useful.
and it's not a very powerful magic missile, mind you.
But it has utility.
And the other is a staff of magic detection.
Hmm.
Ding 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 ding.
Could these staffs be used in a combat sense, like for one who is akin to martial arts? Or are these more arcane-based staffs?
Well, you could. Well, you could.
What is the? May I ask the price of the detect magical staff?
Well, it only does once per day, so I can give you about the going rate for that 500 gold pieces.
Ooh, 100 gold pieces. All right. Well.
Why don't you try persuasion?
Oh.
If you get an at one, you could fart.
Is someone bitter?
The price was
Yes,
so
I
big
am.
it kicked me out the game. Give me a sec. What is 500 gold pieces to platinum?
Can we say retroactive?
50.
When Talice would have
50
given him the
platinum.
money to buy it.
It's 50 platinum.
Like Talice would have given him money to buy it, or at least she'll reimburse him.
Okay, well if it's with Talice's money, then I have no quarrels. I'll
Where
buy.
did you take Talice's money?
When
She
when
gave
he
it to
asked,
me.
yeah, when he asked her if she wanted anything.
All right, I'll spend 50 platinum of Talice's money, and I'll pick up the staff of detect.
I'll take that out of my inventory. Hold on.
Right.
Don't even
yeah,
bother
so
giving
just
it.
add staff of magic.
I'll keep it in mind. I'm gonna give it to Talice as soon as I get
Yeah.
home. Well, thank you very much. I don't suppose well, actually no, because they want to make their own health potions. I might recommend some friends here later. You know, just keeping up good business and whatnot.
All right.
Anyway, what was your name, by the way? I never caught it.
Oh, my name is Alvat.
Alvant. Pleasure doing business with you. And I will.
hit you on the way out.
I will. If I had a hat, I would tip it. So I do a little mockery tip of the hat, and I'll flourish my new cape and walk out the door.
You realize your cape is patchwork and looks freaking hideous, right?
Oh, it's glorious.
Better.
It's like vile light green, and it has multicolored patches, and it's just the most gaudy looking thing at all. But it's
A little
Warrick,
child
it's not the
walks out. A
greatest
little child walks up to you and says, "Are you a clown?" and then the mother just kind of says, "We don't talk to those people. They're strange."
We don't talk to the
Don't
homeless,
talk to
honey.
clowns.
I'm going to
I
tap the
just-
hilt of my sword and cast Minor Illusion, and in the back of the child's head, you just hear, "Yes."
Oh no.
You know, if
Y'all
I was
float
Warrick,
down here, Timmy.
yeah, if I was Warrick, I'd shadow step into a sewer like, oh, we all float down here.
Georgie.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
hi, Georgie.
I pull out my patch of balloons. I don't have one of those. Oh well. Anyway,
the,
I'll
the,
continue
the,
on
the,
my
mom,
business.
the woman goes white and says, "Come on, Richie, let's go."
I smile and nod and carry about my business, and we'll move on to someone else.
All right. So, what else are you guys gonna do?
Sorin is just trying to sell the great axe to the blacksmith because he doesn't really have a use for it.
Yeah,
It's just taking up space.
Yeah, you got the Blight Slayer, so.
Exactly.
Pointless.
Plus, if I use the great axe
All right.
at all, then I won't be able to use my shield. So yeah.
Okay, so the great axe, that's gonna ground you about 15 gold pieces.
It's not bad.
Yep. Okay.
Better than nothing.
Okay. So, anyone else gonna be doing anything?
I'm guessing I'm hanging out with Esmeralda
Mm-hmm.
to buy ingredients for health potions, but I don't really know
Yep.
the mechanics of that, so I'm gonna need her help.
She's just buying a bunch of mechanics, so that's about 2 gold pieces.
Alright, and how many health potions will that make for us? Like, are there different kinds of health potions?
Depends on how long you guys stay in Vallaki, but that's gonna be like several. That's going to be like several health potions.
And this might be a metagamey question, just let me know if it is, but how much do those heal a piece?
About 1. Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
Are there health potions that we can make that can heal for more than that?
No.
All right. Can I pay for enough ingredients to make 3 health potions for everyone in our group?
Yeah, that runs you about 5 gold.
Oh, you know what? Let's make it even better. I'll spend 6 gold, so everybody has 6 health potions.
All right.
And that's my day.
Okay.
Let me deduct that. How much gold was it again?
6 gold.
10 gold. Oh, 6 gold. Okay. That ain't much. All right. I have deducted the cost. I guess I'm done with everything I need.
Okay. So, anyone else? Okay, I'll take your silence as consent. So...
Nobody was muted, were they?
Nope.
I guess
Nope.
not.
I just didn't want to buy anything else. I got my crossbow. I got what I wanted.
Yep.
Alright, so if that's the case, then later in the day, you walk by the blacksmith, and he says, "Hey, I got the weapon you need."
Huh?
Oh, the crossbow?
No, the other one.
No.
That the armor.
Oh, all right. It's gonna go and slap this here
All
plate
right.
armor on, cause
Yeah, make sure you deduct the money that you.
Yep, I did. I have 126 gold left, 2 silver and 7 copper.
Okay. So yeah, you got your plate armor. You are a beast.
I am now sitting pretty at 20 armor class. Feels good, man.
Yep. Okay. So, what else is going on?
So after I drop off the stuff by Talice, I turn to anyone who's around and says, "Hey, do you want to just?" I feel it's weird that there's this one spot we haven't been yet. So do you want to go check out the lake?
Where's it at?
North.
It's just up north. It's literally the only place we haven't explored in this town.
All right, but can I ask that we swing by the werewolf hideout real quick? I got some things.
Well, it's a pretty
I need
big
to say.
detour.
Well, yeah, but that is one thing me personally, would prefer to do sooner rather than later. Tell you what, you're meeting at the lake, right?
Well,
How about
I'll tell you what.
I go to the werewolf hideout and I'll meet you there.
Isn't that hours away?
Yeah.
I start counting on my fingers and then shrug.
It's a bit of a ways away, Krick. I'll tell you what.
Essentially, you'd be writing yourself out of whatever is gonna happen.
When we go to Argon Vostholst, we can make a pit stop by your werewolf den.
All right, I got some things I need to tell them.
Respectable.
And then we'll yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, who's coming on this family picnic?
I'll go. Can you put the thing he bought me in my inventory, Josh?
Oh. Yeah, sure. Okay, so you're heading off to the gate. The gate guards look at. So the gate guard looks at the gate guards look at you and they pass by, and you head out.
I guess I'll ask him for directions on where the lake is.
Good idea.
It's just. Oh, you really can't miss it. Just head straight.
I see.
In before natural 1 on survival.
We dig underground. We start digging into the ground. We'll get there.
Alright, who wrote the... Okay. Sketchy Rivet, don't you know Krick never split the party?
Yeah, really.
He's right.
In the
He's
back,
right.
Keep the spiders hale and hearty. Wizards in the middle so they can shed some light. And you never let that dang thief out of sight.
Question. Did the health potions, are those finished?
Not yet.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, it's Esmeralda's just kind of been brewing the entire day.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Okay. So, you start looking around, and you see this large misty lake.
Well, I
And
don't know
pulled
what
up,
I
pulled up
expect.
along the south shore are 3 small rowboats, and a 4th boat can be seen in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand.
Neat.
Well, I didn't know what I expected, and I want to go for a swim.
Talice is gonna sneak up on the guy in the boat.
Yeah, how?
Yeah,
She's
how?
just
He's in the
gonna,
mid-
she
Oh,
just gonna
you can become a
tiptoe.
fish.
Move. You've got that move.
No, she's just gonna tiptoe behind him.
He's
Yeah,
in a
she-
boat in the middle of the lake.
Oh,
He
I
has
thought
a-
he was like. Never mind. I thought he was like.
Psst, turn into a fish.
Or just walk on water. You can do
Actually,
that.
I can do that. No, wait, no, I can't. I don't have that prepared. Never mind.
Never
Never
mind.
mind. I thought he was like the
Can't you
boat
just-
was on shore or
You can
something.
naturally shape change.
Wait, do I have a swim speed? I think I do. Hold on.
Oh boy.
It's walk speed, swim speed, and fly speed.
Hold
Just
on.
gonna-
Hold on.
Oh,
I do
no.
have a. I can turn into it. Mm,
Although to be fair, he might try and fish you, so be careful.
that's
Yeah.
true.
He's
All right.
gonna-
Never mind. Not worth it. I thought he was like. I thought the boat was like at the shore or something.
Right.
Nope.
He's
Is
gonna
anyone
fight.
around, or is it just that guy out in the middle of nowhere?
It's just that guy out in the middle of the lake.
Maybe we
Yeah,
could
never mind.
row up. Could row up to him. If you really wanted.
How far out in the lake is he?
Like, not quite in the center, but he's pretty far out. You get far
Well-
enough that you can see it. That you can see
Well,
him.
Is there
Shouting distance,
anything-
maybe?
Is there anything around the lake?
Not really. Just a bunch of some other rowboats and a pier.
Hmm.
Well, I see absolutely nothing suspicious about this whatsoever.
I see. Reminds me of a story I once heard. What was it? Quiet Mound? Something like that.
Oh, I think I know that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it went swimmingly for that guy.
Dude.
Mhm.
I mean, to be frank, I just wanted to explore. I don't really have an agenda in mind here. I just wanted to see what was around.
I mean, I guess we can walk along the shore of the lake for a bit.
This is Lake
Yeah.
Zarovich, correct? We've been told.
Yes.
So prideful, he even named a lake after himself.
It's almost as big as his ego.
Well, now I just feel a need to row to the center and pee into the lake, just for extra measure.
Sure, we can row to the center, I guess.
I'm
Thank you.
not certain that's the wisest idea.
I'm not sure.
I never
I'm
said I
not
was
certain.
the wisest individual. But to be fair, if we walk through Death Temple, I'm sure peeing in a lake will be fine.
Let me knock on wood. There we go.
Talice is gonna look around. Any ravens around?
Yeah,
You
really.
look around and you do not see any ravens.
I say let's go for it.
We're
What's
rowing.
the worst that can happen?
How many rowboats are there?
3.
Okay, so we
Crick's
have.
gonna need his own.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know what? I might not have water walk, but I do have water breathing.
Oh.
Oh.
Just in case.
Wait, hang on. That's up to 10 willing people?
Yeah.
So we could just
So
go
nothing.
walking.
Well, it's not water walk, it's water breathing. You
I
can
know. We
we
can
can
go walking.
swim.
We could walk under like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Gents,
wherever.
I mean-
take a walk.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
really?
can. We can just walk under there.
I mean, I got this new cloak and everything.
Talice is gonna push Warrick into the water.
Actually, it's magic. Ah!
Okay.
I
Real quick,
give that dive a 10 out of 10.
Crick is going to tap Talice on the shoulder. It's like, you said you wanted to scare that guy, right?
Yeah.
You
Alright.
cut out.
I said yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
As you guys get into the boat and start rowing out, the person on the boat looks towards you, and then he just goes back to the back of his boat, and he pulls out this giant sack, and then just throws it over the side of the boat, and just goes back to fishing.
Yeah. Oh,
So
all
Warwick,
right.
who is currently underwater,
Because I pushed him in.
Hmm.
I see the sack just slowly floating down.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Go
walk
for it.
towards it.
Swim.
Is
boy,
it? I'm gonna
swim.
swim towards it. Is it moving, wriggling?
Yes.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm gonna swim faster.
Roll an athletics check.
Okay. Oh
Oh
god.
no.
This suddenly became much more intense, and no one's underwater. I think.
Well, Talice would have seen him throw it under, right?
Yeah.
The
Alright.
Sonic drowning theme starts playing.
She's going to.
Well,
Oh, no.
you saw him throw it. You saw him throw it over. You didn't really you didn't really notice anything. So I can't.
Yeah, but that's really sketchy, Josh.
Yeah, I can't.
That's fine. Let him. It's fine.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
All right.
I am.
You
booking it.
managed to. All right, you managed to pull the. You managed to pull the sack all the way to shore.
Here, you drop this.
He's not at shore. You're
I'm
at
not
shore.
actually. I basically pull it above the water. I guess just to let.
Well,
Is it moving
you
around?
can't really lift it up above the water, but you
Oh.
realize that all you can really do is just pull it to shore.
Okay, well I'll clarify. If I think it's alive, I'm going to keep it above water, like rescuing position,
Yeah.
because I don't want it to drown, whatever it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look over to the guy. Hey, I think you dropped this. Pollution's bad.
I guess we're gonna row back to where Warrick is.
Now keep an eye on that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going back to shore.
You're going
I'll
back to
go with
shore.
Krick.
All right,
Talice, what are you doing?
Talice will stay because we had more than 2 boats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
She'll be in one of the boats, not rowing to shore, but keeping an eye on the dude. Actually, rowing towards the dude.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna get to shore and talk to the sack.
My stomach just roared at me.
All right.
No,
Okay, so you hear coughing coming from inside the sack.
Oh,
Am I-
sweet Jesus. I'm gonna try and open up the sack and open it away from me so whatever's inside doesn't try and kill me.
All right. So you take your dagger. You just like cut it open, and this little girl, this 7-year-old girl, just pops out. She has alabaster white skin and raven black hair, and she's just like coughing up water.
Does
How
she
far
have
away is the
pointed
person
teeth?
from me? In the lake.
Yeah, you can't check that because you're on the lake.
Talice was rowing towards him. How far am I?
You're a little bit away.
Okay. She's gonna keep running towards him.
What's the distance between Jade and this?
Okay, we gotta reorganize because things getting a bit crazy.
Who's where?
Okay, so me and Krick are going back to the shore towards Warrick. We're in a boat doing that.
Where is Jade?
Jade's
Talice's boat?
Jade's in the town.
Oh, is she in town? Okay.
All right, Talice is. Is Jade with Talice or at the shore?
Jade is in town.
Jade ain't here.
Oh, so Talice is the only one rowing towards him. Cool.
Yeah, and Talice, you specifically said that you were staying to watch what this guy was doing.
Yeah, and I did say I was starting to row towards him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All
Now
right.
we know.
Okay.
The girl seems alive.
Yes, the girl seems alive, and then she just looks up at all these. Who are you? What are you doing here? What's going on?
I'm gonna hold her wrists gently and say, "Calm down. Stay here. Try and get dry." And I give her my cloak to sort of dry herself off with.
Yeah. Roll persuasion.
All right. Do I get advantage? Yeah. Let's see. This would be.
Are Sorin and I still rowing, or have we made
14.
it
All
to
right.
shore yet?
She calms down significantly, and then she just grabs the cloak and just like wraps it under herself and just sits down. As she starts rubbing her shoulders.
Stay here. And I'm gonna turn to Krick and Sorin. Krick, Sorin.
Yeah.
Look after this girl real quick, would you?
Okay.
All right.
and
I give you a
I'm gonna pull out my sword,
Dimes roll.
touch the glass hilt, and some of the electrical energy begins
Boo,
to spark.
Rector Akor, boo.
And I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat as my spell slot for the day.
Alright. Move on, when you cast a spell and there's a bonus action, you can take the dash action.
Oh,
And I'm going to dash, dash, dash. I guess I'm swimming, but I'm still dashing. I'm booking it towards that man.
he's like David Hasselhoff in the SpongeBob movie. Just
Yeah.
I'm either swimming, or if you would let me be really cool, I'm just booking it across the water, but that's a bit edgy, so I don't know.
Jesus running across the water.
I'm moving, hang on, what's my
Yeah.
speed? So it'd be 30, 60, it'd be 90 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's enough.
What, to run across the water?
Swim.
Oh, swim. Okay, I'll take it. So I'll catch up to where Talice is at the very least.
Yep.
Talice, what are you doing?
She's just gonna keep rowing towards the dude.
Yep.
As much as her arms can.
Alright. So yeah, you both meet up at that guy's boat.
Talice will board the vessel.
Alright. The guy looks at you and he just goes back to fishing.
Does he seem concerned that random strangers got on his boat?
No.
Who would be?
That's a bad sign.
Talice is gonna poke him with the staff she just got.
He doesn't really respond.
Does his face look undead?
His face looks dead, but he doesn't look undead.
Dead how exactly? Like no expression or
No-
dead?
No expression.
You just hear constant splashing behind you, like.
Talice is gonna wave her hands in front of his face.
He's just kind of
No-
ignoring
no-
you.
I am going to shadow step up into the air and just
No.
punch. Oh,
No.
Hmm?
You cannot
No.
shadow step into the air because there are no
Oh, I
there are
see.
no shadows.
there are
in
no
there.
shadows? Alright, fine. I'll swim up to the boat.
You can shadow step into Talice's shadow.
Just
Yeah,
pop up right
I'll play
behind
it
her.
right. No, fair point for the DM. I'll swim up to the boat with my Herculean swim speed.
Yeah, Talice will like whenever Warrick gets on the boat, she's gonna like hold her hand out to like stop him from killing this dude. Warrick?
Okay.
There's something not right with this dude.
Oh. You're something not right, huh?
He's not responding to anything. If it's like he's like under a trance or something.
Oh, well, I'll have to snap him out of it. And I punch him as hard as I can into the face and into the water.
Roll.
That'd be a strength
Yeah,
thing?
that'd be a strength check.
Alright.
That's a save, not a check.
Oh, well, that was
You
a double
lightly
save.
tap his nose.
You
That's what
pull
she
him
get.
on the nose.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
You shouldn't have.
This
You
guy,
shouldn't have skipped
whatever
breakfast.
whatever it is, this guy, you can't really keep your balance on this.
Oh, I'm so angry!
You can't really keep this balance on your you've never really been on a boat before.
Warrick, why can't you be cool? Anyway.
Talice is gonna pull Warrick away by like the
let me at him!
collar. Barely strong enough.
Can someone,
Let me at him!
Yeah,
scrap
apparently,
the
apparently you both haven't been on boats.
Talice hasn't been on a lot of boats. Warrick,
Only-
calm down. Talice hadn't seen what he had in the bag anyway. Calm down, Warrick. That's not gonna help.
Take this man alive. Right now.
That was the intention, Warrick. She's gonna release Warrick.
Okay.
You haven't
And-
really seen Warrick angry, per se, like aside from the time, you know, with the hags cooking up children. Warrick is visibly angry.
Warrick, what are you so frazzled about?
There was a child in that sack.
Was it a dead child?
It was very much about to be. Now, let's take... I don't even know. I'm so angry I can't even think of a catchy one-liner. Let's get this asshole to shore.
Help me row back then.
Language, sorry.
Help me row back. He doesn't seem to be responding to anything.
Let's get this donkey butt back to shore.
I kind of slap him in the face again just for good measure. Alright, fine. I'm gonna start rowing him back.
Yeah, we're gonna row him back to shore, and Talice is gonna keep an eye to make sure he doesn't, like, jump off the boat.
I'm gonna look around. Is there anything else out here on the lake?
Doesn't appear to be so.
Alright. Row back.
Yeah. Assuming nothing else happens, we're gonna row back to...
Okay, nothing really else happens. It's like you just kind of take the paddles in his boat and you just row back to shore, and you're just kind of weirded out that he doesn't seem to be responding.
Meanwhile, Krick and Sorin, you get to shore and there's a child there.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been there just kind of like, huh.
I'm asking for the kid's name and like if she has any parents nearby or anything like that.
She looks up and says, "My name is Arabelle."
That name sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar.
I think that's one of the...
Huh. One of the...
Let the good times
Like one of the
roll.
kids that we had to find. I think.
Yeah.
I think it was the Vistani's kid.
Yeah. Sketchy ribbit, $2. Warrick is like,
It
I am
is.
so angry I can't even.
Yep,
I'm
it's
so angry I
it's
can't even
Arabelle
punch.
from it's from the Vistani tent.
Ooh.
The only thing saving this man's life right now is the idea that he didn't mean to do this.
Yeah, Talice is gonna look at the guy. Would she be able to tell if he's under like a charm spell?
That would be some sort of detect magic.
Hint,
Oh,
hint.
Which I
convenient.
have.
How convenient.
I know. She's
Alright,
gonna
so-
like.
Alright, you use your brand new stat to see if there's magic on him, and you don't detect anything.
He's just brain dead.
Well, he's not under any sort of magic. But he's clearly not all there.
Alright.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of everywhere once I'm finished with him.
Down, boy.
Alright,
Yo.
get at... roll perception.
All of us or
Us?
just
All of us, or
Yeah.
all of us?
Everyone.
Okay. Normal perception.
I'm so angry. I have not rolled.
so
like,
angry you can't even see straight.
Just
Yeah.
Yet he's seeing red.
Yeah.
Alright,
Warrick has
Talice.
very few triggers, but
Alright,
she'll get one of them.
Talice. Alright, Talice. You're looking at this guy,
Hey.
and he just seems very glazed over, and you also smell it. Yeah, and this guy smells like he hasn't bathed in forever.
Ugh.
Yeah, and he just seems like he hasn't washed his clothes in forever, and he's like very, very wrinkly from being wet. And what happens after that is that he just after you get to shore, he just picks up his rod and he just starts shuffling away.
Oh no!
Talice is gonna keep him where he is.
Yeah, can I grab him by like the collar, like nope.
Yeah, you grab him by the collar and he just doesn't seem to notice. He's just
Let's have the
continuing
priest
to-
look at this guy.
Looks like he's
Okay.
being controlled.
Do I notice that this guy reeks?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he's smelly.
smell. I get a disgusted look and look around for Jade, but I don't see her.
Ha 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 ha. Very
Although
funny.
speaking of Jade, I guess we're walking back into town.
I'm gonna hog tie the guy with my rope and just kind of carry him over my shoulder like a duffel bag.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, you are going to love what I done.
Uh,
Oh no.
What did you do?
You'll see in 1 second. I need to just put it in the Discord chat.
Oh no.
I return. I look over my shoulder to the lake. I will return to pissing you another day.
Until then, return to
So
town,
angry.
everyone.
Why?
Mark my words. It will be
Just-
my character arc.
Yeesh.
Gosh dang it.
This has been quite a day.
I love you.
Yeah,
boys.
really.
I
Okay,
guess
so
we'll head back to
so
town.
you head back. So you head back into town with a hog-tied man, and people are looking at you very oddly.
Don't question it. We're going to head to the church.
Trust me, he's into this.
Oh no.
I
roll
kinda
persu-
stop
roll
at my
pro- roll persuasion.
Will this be this be deception?
Both of us?
Yeah. It's
Roll for
There we
roll for
go.
obsession.
There's the wind bow I know and love.
All right, so you tell a very convincing lie to all the townsfolk. It's like, no, he needs help, so we're taking him to the church. He's
Smack him on the ass.
he's unwell, and they're all like, oh.
He's a
Yeah.
sinner.
Also, how's the kid?
All right, the kids the kids. She's just kind of huddled up against herself, and she's just kind of like, she you notice that she's kind of leaning up very closely to Warrick.
Hey kid, who are you?
My name is
Arabelle.
My name is Arabelle.
Okay, what got you in a sack at the bottom of a lake? Like, what path did you choose that ended there?
I don't know. It was. I was just in town one day, and I just got hit on the head, and I woke up, and I wasn't the only one. I heard other people.
What do you remember hearing?
Just other members of my family.
Other members of your family, what they say?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a request.
Hmm.
If we have the option to cure this man of whatever is currently controlling him, I say that we hold off and follow him. See
Hold
where he
off and
goes.
what?
Follow
Hold
him.
off and follow him. See where he shuffles off to.
Well, shouldn't we let him shuffle off before we cure him then?
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, we'll
No,
take him
if
to the
the
church.
if the cure doesn't work, we let him go and follow him.
Well, no, that's why I'm saying even if it could. Like, we go to the church, find out what's going on, and before we cure him, we follow him.
All right.
If you want.
Alright.
All right. So you head over to
Also, we
the
get Jade.
church, and you untie him.
Also, we get Jade.
Yes. Also you get Jade. You
guys
pass by
always
you pass
have
it you
the
pass
eventful stuff.
yeah you pass by the inn, and Jade looks by you dragging someone with a whole bunch of.
Just another Tuesday.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna follow.
Yeah. All right. So you untie him. So you all get to the church, and then you untie him.
All right, and I'm still kind of holding on to him. Like I got him by the scruff, holding him up like an inch off the floor, so he's just walking in midair.
Holy man, we got a job for you.
Oh, holy woman.
Yeah, holy woman.
Holy woman. Holy lady.
She walks over to you and says, oh, it's been a while.
Haha.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We're still soaking wet.
Well, you guys
So,
Take a trip
this
to the lake.
guy... you could say that. So, this guy, she's gonna point at our zombified friend here. He was trying to drown a kid. He seems to be in a trance of some sort. Do you know... Can you figure this out?
She raises an eyebrow, and she just walks over and says, "Hold, keep him still."
I'm holding him
I
still.
put him in a chokehold.
All right.
Alright.
So she
Yeah.
just kind of looks him up and down, just kind of like gives him a couple gentle slaps on the cheek, just kind of waves her hand in front of him. It's like then she starts doing a strange incantation where causes him to glow a little bit, and then she just kind of goes, woof. This man, there is nothing that magic could do for him or to him at this point.
Do you know what this is?
Simple, it's called being dead inside.
Ha, mood. Anyway,
I feel like I'm mixing some. It seems like you're saying this literally. How exactly does this happen?
No, figuratively. Whoever this man is, he's a hollow shell.
So he's just really depressed?
It doesn't appear. No, there's nothing.
There's literally nothing. Yet this man has no hope, no personality, no anything.
He's a husk.
My God.
How does that happen?
He's a
Well, I
TikTok
can draw a few conclusions.
Well, sometimes when she just looks around, when you just live without hope for so long, or pleasure, or any of the great things in this world, it takes a toll on the mind. I bet. Yeah, and since this man tried to drown her, I bet he doesn't even know what he's doing.
So he's just a homicidal husk of a man?
Yes.
But this child was also kidnapped by some form. This seems too planned, too well, not even convenient for someone who seems so responseless.
Too coordinated.
Too coordinated, exactly. Someone pushed him in this direction.
Or someone gave the child to him.
Possibly. But I'm just telling you what's happened right now, and at this point, he's little more than a corpse.
Well, Warrick.
The only thing stopping him from being a zombie, stopping from being a full-on zombie, is that he's not technically dead.
Well, I think Warrick can fix that.
Oh, please, not
yet.
here.
Not
no, not here.
There will be a time and a very lovely place, but I propose a different solution.
And
We
that
follow
would be?
He seems like he had somewhere to go. Heaven forbid he has more children in his haversack of wonders.
That's true.
So
Alright.
go with Warwick's plan?
Sure, let's follow.
I see no reason to do otherwise.
I just set up on the ground. And let him go.
Let the good times roll.
Actually, you know what? I want to tie a little rope leash on him. With like 10 feet of slack. And just kind of...
Thank you for that.
Just around his neck.
Alright, so you just kind of watch this guy, and it's just kind of weird how mechanically this guy is walking.
Baymax seems more human than him right now.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
And so he just moves over to this little abandoned. He just moves over to this little abandoned house, and then he just opens the door.
I'm gonna tell Arabelle to stay at the church.
She does.
Talice is gonna command Baymax to guard Arrow.
All right.
There you go.
He does.
All right.
All right. And so he goes into the little shack and then just closes the door.
I open the door.
Knock,
All
knock.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
He opens up. All right. He opens up this little trap door and then starts walking down into the ground.
I
We
follow.
follow.
I still got the rope leash on him.
Yep.
Yeah, we all follow.
Yep, you got the rope leash on him, and he goes down in
Yeah.
there, and you see that and immediately you smell very stinky stuff.
Talice is gonna cover her nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smells ripe.
And immediately what happens is that the guy, there's several other people down there. Some of them are children, some of them are not.
Are they alive?
Some of them.
Talice is... Are they bound?
Yes.
Talice is gonna go around.
What happens is that he grabs one of the children's bonds and just rips it, and then just hoists it on his shoulder and is heading to a corner where there's a bunch of burlap sacks.
Talice is going to...
I stop him.
Yeah, we're just gonna stop him. Talice is gonna
Stop
take
right
the
there.
kid.
Alright.
I'm gonna hog time again.
Yeah, Talice is gonna start untying people.
Yep,
Alright.
yep, yep.
Alright, but
Are
keep
they
in mind
tied
that,
with
keep in mind
rope
that you're
or
all
chain?
nauseated at this point.
Okay.
A little bit. I'm holding
Can
my
I
nose for sure.
can I roll Constitution to see if I resist this
Yeah.
nauseating feeling?
Yes. Yes. Roll Constitution
Okay.
saving throws.
Okay.
Everybody?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty
Oh,
good.
good thing I'm a fighter, people.
Not bad.
Alright.
Pretty
the
good.
I don't think that meat platter's sitting so well.
Rector Acker says he's from Starlight's Village.
Constitution.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I'm throwing up everywhere.
Yep.
I
think I've
puke
seen
a little.
enough at this
Come
point.
on,
You throw, Irish shit. Okay, so yes, Krick and Jade, you all kind of throw up a little bit in your mouths.
Yeah, I throw up a little, and Jade's a
Yeah,
sympathy speech.
yeah, Warrick and Talice, you're just a little,
And
you're,
and
you're just a little nauseated, and Sorin, you've managed to resist the nauseation.
Ah, by one. Gosh darn it.
I'm the second horse in the army.
Yeah, but we're not
Yeah.
throwing up, so.
We're not throwing up.
Yeah,
I
Sorin
figured.
was in the Sorin's character was
So-
in the army. He smelled worse.
So yeah, you pulled out some. So yes, you bind that guy, and then you start untying everyone, including the unfortunate dead people.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen enough.
All right.
I'm gonna walk up, grasping the rose petal rapier. The electricity is now cackling almost off of it, and with one slash, I just bring it down on top of his head.
Oh, you killed the old guy.
Yep.
Okay.
I killed the
You just
zombie guy.
said, and no one's gonna stop him.
Talice isn't.
No.
She's gonna be.
Nah.
Talice is gonna be feeding good berries to everyone in there.
I just take the rope off the corpse and
Yep.
pocket it and help the other people get
So
free.
I do a booming blade sneak attack.
All
I
right.
just electricity explodes.
Yeah, you just kind of explode his head, and then everyone who is bound just kind of starts screaming.
Worth it.
Good. In all the screaming mouths. Good berry for you. Good berry for you. Good berry for
Yeah,
you.
and all the screaming you
I'm
just
gonna
plop
try to
in
play
good berries.
I'm gonna try to play some music to calm him down.
You are the most insensitive people on the planet. You know that?
Excuse me, I'm trying to calm him down,
Okay,
and
So,
I rolled
yes.
a 30.
Yes, magnificent. That
You
is-
might say
that is one below a nat 20.
Nice. I'll take it.
you say
yeah,
we're
sorry
we're
guys,
all-
Warrick doesn't like kid killers.
And Talice doesn't care if they're scared.
Yeah. So, the performance you managed to get it's less of a like beautiful music and more of this giant comedically music routine.
I become the one man. Do I become Bert from Mary Poppins with the full like one
Step
man
in time,
band?
step in time. Come on
No,
everybody,
no,
I'm
no.
streaming time.
I'm thinking of the beginning of the movie where
Times
he's
roll.
like with the drum on his back and the horn in his under his chin.
All right, Sketchy Rivet. That's what I call a mercy kill. Oh yeah.
But yeah, so does the performance calm people down?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It's like that. It's like everyone
That's
just kind of completely looks away from the exploded head.
They're nomming on berries and being calmed by music.
Yeah.
Being entertained.
Yep. All right, everyone, on your feet. Help people who can't be helped. We're gonna get you out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everyone is let out of the little basement, and
I'm gonna
they're
look
all
for-
very stinky. Their clothes are very ragged.
Do they look like they've been damaged or hurt, or are they just tired and bound?
Couple of them have bruises on their heads.
Okay, but they don't look like they're like on death's door.
A couple of them look very malnourished.
They'll be
Get them
getting
food.
extra berries.
We can get them food.
I hate to do this, but since we're still in the shack, I want to roll an investigation and look around the place, see if I can find anything
yeah.
worthwhile.
Not a bad
already.
idea.
Alright.
That's not a bad idea, but
Yeah, but
unfortunately,
here's-
I'm stupid.
Yeah,
Here's
you
the
guys do that.
question.
Talice will be leading the people to the church.
Yeah, you do that.
Sorin will go with
Question, though,
Talice.
Would
Likewise.
because this place smells so bad, do I have to roll a disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, you probably
Okay,
would have
this-
rolled that performance at disadvantage.
Shush. It's still with an 11 modifier, so okay. And
Shut up, no retconning.
Go. You don't really see anything around, but you do see, like, on a couple of the corpses, is you see very, very, very infected cuts.
Ugh.
Ooh, okay. If anyone else wants to take a shot at investigating, I'm gonna be outside vomiting.
Well, I managed to resist the being. Well, I'm a little nauseated, just a smidge.
Not enough for disadvantage.
Yeah.
But I also have next to nothing in investigation.
Give it a
so
try, you might get lucky.
Give it
I'll
a
just have a
shot.
look around.
No,
Man, it's like the
you fall
third-
into a corpse.
No, I'm just.
Oh,
I
yeah.
look at like this really pulsating
Yeah.
cut, and I'm like. "Ugh."
Yep, you lost it. Yeah, you lost your lunch there.
He comes out next to Jade. It's like, oh, how you doing, buddy?
I vomit
too.
on one of the corpses.
Oh,
Oh, just like Mama Winbow used to make.
What?
You used to make corpses, didn't you know?
why does it smell like stew?
Yeah, not the kind of stew I would eat.
Holy lady, we got a bunch of people that have been kidnapped we just found.
So yes, the priest looks at you and just says, "Oh,
Oh, no.
please bring them in. Bring them in.
Hope you got hot water.
All right, you know.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's that she tells Milivaj, draw bath.
Yeah, get Milivaj,
Let's
get
fill an
Irina.
Olympic-sized
I-
swimming pool.
All right, so they see all this and then he immediately grabs his shovel and starts digging a whole bunch of holes. It takes them a while. Yeah, it takes them a while, but yeah, they managed to. It's like that. He asked them to all stand in that particular hole, and then the priest casts create water.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then they just
Sploosh.
start scrubbing everyone.
Yeah. After Talice
Giving
drops them off,
clothes.
after Talice drops them off, she's gonna alert the guard.
Is it
Yeah.
bad that I imagine them scrubbing and the water just immediately turns brown?
That's probably
Yeah.
just what would. That's probably what would happen.
Yeah,
On the
that's
earth
So
as
much
well.
nasty.
Yeah,
I
Talice is
can
gonna.
almost see why the guy was putting him in the lake.
Yeah, Talice is gonna alert the guard to what just happened, and not mention that Warrick exploded a guy's head.
Yeah.
Just, how
Just
I
say
say,
fell,
that
hit
thing
his
is
head on a
diseased
on a
shack.
bomb.
You may want to burn it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, there's a
No.
disease shack that we rescued people from.
All right,
Well,
so
well,
you tell the guards that information, and then the guard leaves for a while, and then about 30 minutes later, a contingent of guards comes and they go and investigate the shack.
That headless body was there when we got there.
You
Hope you
hear
ate
the
lunch.
sound of hurling radiate through the halls.
Okay, what do we got? Oh my god!
Alright,
I mean,
but you notice that they all came with like rags to cover their
Oh.
faces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
we
good
warned
for
them
that.
about the
idea.
smell.
Smart.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we warned them about the smell.
Yeah.
yeah.
And after that, the one of the guards lights a torch and then just burns the whole place down.
Called it.
Did
Yeah.
they find anything in the investigation?
No.
Well, it's not like we found anything.
While that's going down, Sorin is going back to the inn, and he's basically just seeing if he can get like a whole bunch of stew or something that he can bring out to the church so they can all eat something other than good berries.
Yeah. You also see the burgomaster coming, like sprinting down the road.
Talice
Oh.
waves at him.
Long
Yeah,
time no
things
saving
Things
your
went up
city.
things went up the chain fast.
Hey, we did a good thing for your city again.
He just walking over to you and he's like petting. I heard that someone was keeping people bound in a shack. Are they all right?
Yeah,
the
long
ones we found alive. Yeah.
And then you see him wince a bit at that. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Hey there,
If
Mr.
it makes you
Burgomaster.
feel
Long
better.
time no doing your job.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, this guy was a mindless drone anyway.
Oh.
Which means there could be more of them.
That didn't help, did it?
Well, yeah, I didn't know that it was this. I didn't know that it was like this. I mean, we haven't had any missing persons.
Well,
They seem to be
no
the
missing
girl
persons reported.
the girl we found was from the Vistani camp.
And then he looks up. His eyes blind. He's like, oh, that might explain why we never saw it.
What do you mean?
We kind of keep the Vistani like to keep to themselves, so we don't really talk.
Well, I don't know if the other people we found are from the Vistani. They're at the church right now.
And they're currently a bit frazzled and taking a bath with the first thing that they saw as their light of hope was someone's head going kablooey. So,
To be fair, if I saw my kidnapper getting exploded, I would feel right as rain.
Well, they probably thought they were next.
Oh well. Worth it.
either way, they're saved, but we should probably, at least besides Arabelle, we should probably give them a bit of time to calm down. Then we could see if they're Vistani or Valaki or whatever.
Yeah, at the very least, can we leave you to get these people to where they're supposed to be?
He snaps his fingers, and then two guards. He's like, stay with them and escort them to the Vistani camp when they're done.
All right, we'll take care of Arabelle.
About this time, Sorin is just coming back in. He's hauling this massive pot full of food, and he's just kind of gonna right in the middle of the church.
Yeah.
Soup kitchen.
Yay!
Let's just say that was like, I don't know, like 5 gold pieces worth of food for everybody that's there. So
Jesus.
It's all cold.
You bought him a golden corral?
That's like $50 worth of food.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm just saying.
multiple. It's
So you
multiple people. So
you managed to stay. You managed to stay until everyone is cleaned and cleaned, clothed, and well fed, and the guards escort the malnourished but recovering Vistani back to their camp.
And we'll be going back to that tent that had Arabelle's dad or uncle or whoever in it.
So you're all going back to the Vistani camp?
might as well.
I suppose so.
All right.
And we can do Krick's thing after we're down at the Vistani camp, I suppose.
Also, something to keep in mind. Last time we were at the Vistani camp, the uncle wasn't the nicest person. He was whipping a child. I remember it thoroughly because I wanted to stab him.
Okay.
Well, at least he wasn't trying to drown him.
True. He also sold you a fake potion, but that's neither here nor there.
That was a fake potion?
Yeah,
There's a
remember?
placebo.
He wanted to give you like a potion of seeing in fog, and you bought it because you're an idiot.
Talice glares at him and hits him with. She's gonna swing at him with her staff.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Roll attack.
Okay. Are you gonna have my staff in the thing?
Nat one.
Just okay. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna be using that to attack with at some point. You can just put a quarterstaff in there.
Yeah,
It'd probably do the same thing.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, 2 hands.
Why did I open
Bonk.
Oh, that is 10 damage.
I'll uncanny dodge.
Krick winces. Krick winces.
You can't uncanny dodge an attack.
That's what it does.
What?
Yeah.
See, hits
Uncanny
you.
dodge. It's
Oh,
a rogue
you can have
ability.
it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you can have it. I'm sorry, I was thinking 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I pretty much it still hits me, but I raise my hand and it hits like
Your
my
arms.
wrist.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so yeah, you got a bruise on you got a bruise on your head.
Krick
Tal-
is like, ooh.
Talice is
I've
gonna like.
trained with sticks since I was 5.
Talice is gonna do the thing where she like spins the staff around.
Oh, this is what we call follow through.
Okay,
So
that puts me at damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1 minute. I need to get this character here.
I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Talice is gonna, hit the staff on the floor a little bit. I think I can get used to this.
Looks like you're getting used to it already. Ow.
Yeah, it's the darndest thing. I've always had. I've started having sort of dreams about this kind of thing. It's fun.
I'm not gonna make the joke.
Has a weird turtle and a bird.
Ah. Somewhere in a far-off land, a jacked turtle is smiling.
Something wonderful just happened.
What?
Oh, we're referencing another 5e game we're in where I have a turtle monk that just punches the crap out of people and grapples
We have
them.
an unspoken thing that all of our monk characters are pen pals.
Yeah.
They can just sense each other.
Yeah.
They have
Like,
access to a magical network called Keymail.
A new monk has been born.
Hi, dinner's gonna be ready in 5 minutes. Do you want to stay down here, or do you want to have a place at a table?
I'll be up in a bit.
You'll be up in a bit.
Also,
Cool. Have fun,
GM.
guys.
Question for the GM.
Yep.
Can I cast Ice Burst real quick?
Ice burst?
Yeah, it says if you're in a party of 2 or more males, you can crack open a colon with the boys.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad you remembered that one.
Just saying, while we're playing, I had to open up Photoshop quickly for a thing, and I love the fact that when I opened it up, the thing that popped up was my Josh Peck's A Christmas Carol poster.
Oh my god.
It just,
Oh, no.
I didn't open up the file. It was just like, hey, we recovered this. Do you still want it? And it's just Josh Peck's A Christmas Carol.
I what?
I made
You'll have to see it.
Hold on, let me take a quick screen grab. One day I got really bored and I decided, hey, I'm gonna make a fake movie poster with all Josh Peck. So
Oh, no.
I made this, Josh Peck's A Christmas Carol.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. It was at the 4
What
a.m.
is your
aficionado.
damage?
I don't know. I'll just say, did I spend like 20 minutes slowly keying out Josh Peck from the movie Snow Day for this picture? Yes, I did.
Okay.
Kowalski analysis.
Yeah.
I like that the chat can't, the stream cannot see my beautiful artwork of
Go to her Twitter at some point. She can retweet it.
Yeah.
Josh Peck still has.
Alright, what did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing except for a meme. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Memes, my favorite.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Is my boy Chungus there?
No, just Josh Peck's A Christmas
Let the
Carol.
good times roll.
Okay, so. Oh, just get. Can we see it? Give me a second. I'm still working on this.
He's still recovering from witnessing that.
Thank you, Sketchy Root, for $2. We can see it. Oh, can we see it? Sorry.
Is Sketchy this stream sugar daddy or something?
Just to
Not that
add
I'm
British, please
I believe Sketchy Ribbit is a girl, if I may.
Alright.
I'm not sure, actually.
Alright, so.
I think they are too. Not sure
you
though.
head over to the Vistani camp. Along with a contingent of guards.
That's a lot of gods.
You have like 3 guards with you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm talking to the guy. And then I told the guy who was drowning the kid this really cool one-liner. It was really cool. I looked like such a badass.
It sounds something along the lines of gurgle, gurgle, snarl, snarl.
Drowning noise, drowning noise.
Alright.
Hello! Talice is gonna yell out.
Jade looks over at the horses. Talice, it's your squad.
Talice is gonna give a nod to the horses.
What is up, fam?
I'm gonna see if they regard me fondly.
Oh, is that
As
what
a horse
Arabelle looks?
noble.
Do they nod back, Josh?
Yes.
I'm gonna be with Arabelle.
It's your fam.
I see Talice excels at horsing around.
No.
Don't you
Alright,
ever talk
so-
to me or my daughter again.
Let's
Alright,
stop with the horseplay.
Alright, so the person walks out and is like, what is all the no? Arabelle! Dad! They both run into each other's arms and start hugging.
Aww.
Krick
Well-
rolls his eyes.
We found a lot of your people
I might
in
just
a
throw up
basement.
Well,
Alright,
we're assuming they're from here.
yeah,
Again. Man,
another-
your fog seeing potion was amazing. We found all these people.
Alright, another guy walks out and he says, oh, hey, come on, can someone help me with
Let
this?
the good times roll.
And then some other, then some other Vistani come and take these guys out.
Take him out with a shotgun.
Yeah, they just bang, bang, like oh my,
Alright.
that escalated quickly.
Alright, and all of a sudden, he lifts up the, the guy lifts up
Thank you.
the 7-year-old girl. He says, thank you very much.
Thank you, Skyblaze 71325 and 2.
Oh, I was looking at it like, what are you
Alright,
talking? Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so, where is it? Okay, where did I put that?
Man, if
Okay, so he looks at you and says, thank you so much, and if there's anything I could do to repay you.
you can refund the money for that fog potion I bought from you.
Ooh.
I was hoping you would remember that.
Change
Well,
things
that
up
nat
really
one on that
quick.
luck check.
Well, how about instead of that, I let you choose I'll let you choose something.
What am I choosing?
Money.
Yeah.
Choose what exactly?
If he's very protectively holding on to his daughter, he's like, follow me.
Talice will follow.
All right. He heads over to this wagon.
Talice is cautious of the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking a few steps back just in case.
All right.
Yeah, Krick follow suit.
Yeah, Sorin's gonna head over by Warrick after hearing all these stories about exploding wagons and Talice. And being
They're more likely-
"Yeah."
Wagons exploding is more likely than you think.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. All right.
All right. He opens it up, and all of a sudden, and you see just a bunch of treasure.
Oh.
All right.
Mama like.
And it's like a couple of these chests contain a couple. He opens up a couple of chests, and they contain gold. And a couple, and yeah, one of them is a jewelry box containing cheap jewelry and a couple potions. One of them is a very very nice looking wooden throne.
Wait,
Another is a rolled up square rug with an exquisite unicorn motif.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So there
are two
was
treasure chests. One with a jewelry box with potions in it. One is a giant wooden throne, and the other's a rolled up elaborate square rug.
I want the rug.
Talice will take the potion.
You can only pick one.
Okay, hold on. Talice is gonna look at the guy, point at the rug. Is it
It
magic?
really ties the room
It's
together.
not. It is not magic, but it is very expensive.
But
Talice
it
will
ties
take.
the room together.
Talice is going to pick up the potions.
Oh, come on, man.
Alright, careful. I shall. He pulls out a key and open. He pulls out a key and then he sticks it underside and you hear a little twist. Okay, careful. Careful. Everything here is trapped.
Talice has a visible eye twitch.
I have the most like smug eating grin.
Takes a deep breath and holds out her hand. Can you hand it to me?
Yes.
So that way, if it blows up, it ain't my fault.
Yeah. Also, Krick can't help but notice she's buying potions from the guy that sold her a fake potion.
I'm not buying anything.
Hey,
well, you're taking potions. Correct, you aren't buying them. But, I mean,
Big think.
I am gonna roll insight, though.
Yeah, we might want to double check
Yeah,
these.
you might want to ask what these potions actually do.
Yeah. What are, oh, he seems legit. What are these things?
Oh, they're all poisons.
Oh.
Talus looks at Warrick. She's gonna hand it over to Warrick.
Yes!
Now, question, gang. Do we know they're legit poison or not just?
I think Warrick can probably tell if they're if they're good poisons.
I mean, I can use my my poisonous kit.
Because, like, I want to reiterate, we're taking potions, liquids from a guy that gave you guys fake liquid.
So, what kind of poisons are these? Like, are they super strong? Anything unique or fancy?
They are very, very powerful poisons, but they only work if you drink it.
It has to be ingested.
I mean, duh.
Well, no, there are some poisons where you could like apply it to a sword.
A
and snap
topical
them,
poison.
Oh, okay.
There are different there's some poisons you need to inhale, some poisons you need to drink.
Well, enjoy that, Warrick.
I open up my poisonous kit like a little kid's backpack, and I just sort of slotting things into place.
I was hearing him say that.
Oh yes. So add 3 potion of poisons to your inventory.
Sweet.
All right. Potion.
Like when he said only if you drink it, it's like
yes,
saying,
I was thinking the exact same thing, Sketchy Ribbit. Warwick, mine.
Yeah, as soon as you said poison, I was like, well, I know who this is supposed to go to.
Yes.
Like, I have quite a bit of poison. I have poison ivy vial. I have pale tincture, which is a unique kind of poison. I still have... You know when we fought assassins, like, really, really long time ago, and they kicked our butts?
In the Burger King house.
Yeah, in the Burger King house. They, like, one-shot us with their poison. I still have their poison.
We just haven't had a chance to use it.
Nope. Potions of poison. Thank you very much.
Got an idea.
Yes, and so here's how the potion of poison works. If you drink it, you take 3d6 poison damage, and you must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned. And if you are poisoned this way, next turn you take 3d6 more poison damage. Then you got to repeat the saving throw, and then the next turn you got to roll 2d6, and if you pass that, you got to roll a 1d6, and then. But if you don't pass those saves, well, you're gonna be poisoned for a long time. It's gonna eat you from the inside out.
Would I be able to recreate a poison using my herbalism kit?
I can. I have poisonous tools. And stuff.
Okay, never mind. Well, I guess if it's a poisonous too, that's probably the one.
Warwick, I have an idea.
Yes?
We should get some food, like some nice cinnamon buns or something from town, and fill them with poison and then throw them at our enemies.
We already did that. We got some of that nice bread from the hag, and we poisoned it.
Yes.
Remember, that was like our second ever fight.
Well, my memory ain't that great, but we could still do that because we fight a bunch of darn
Hungry
animals,
people.
and if animals like something instinctually, it's food.
It's free real estate when it comes to damage.
Alice is gonna wander closer into camp.
I have 2 questions for Arabelle and the gentleman. I guess. Her dad. Or uncle, I'm not sure.
Oh, this
now, I hear Vistani, they get around and they see a lot of travelers. You haven't seen, he's a tall fellow, whitish hair, has a cane, spectacles, glasses. His name is Van Richten. Have you seen him wander through?
Van Richten? No.
what was his other name as well?
We've just been aside ourselves for the past week, just trying to find where everyone's been going missing.
What,
Is there anyone still? Oh, Rictavio, yeah.
No, he's not around here.
Is there anyone of interest in this tent I'm in?
Nope. You just see the guy's brother just trying to help, just trying to tend to all the Vistani who were just trying to get some answers from them.
All right, we'll leave them to it.
Second question.
Go ahead.
Strahd's time will be coming to a close soon. We are forming an army of people all across Barovia. We have beaten him in one-on-one combat.
It was definitely not one-on-one.
Well, it was one-on... with him on our own. We are planning to storm Castle Ravenloft. Will you join us?
He looks at you, and then he looks at his daughter. I'm sorry, but we can't. And then,
where's the old lady?
He looks at you, and he said, and that he looks at you. He moves over closer and says, since you saved my daughter, I'm only going to say this once. Keep that on the down low. Around here.
Understandable.
I think, aren't they pro Strahd? I think they are.
And then he steps back.
Alright. I kind of just give a nod and thank him. And I'll kneel down next to Arabelle and says, now you look after yourself and don't stray too far away from your father or uncle here. And I take the cloak off her.
Thank you very much, Rick,
call him Patchy.
Rick, was it?
Call
Warrick.
him Patchy.
Warrick will do just fine.
No, call him
Patchy the
Patchy.
pirate.
Jeez.
His name is totally Patchy.
You know what, Rick?
Roll deception.
Arabelle looks at you, Talice, and says, "Please don't patronize me."
That's a big word for
just
you.
got roasted by like a 10-year-old.
Well, she was
7.
Oh,
seven.
that's a big word for you. Good job.
Yeah.
That's all the reward I needed.
All right. And I think at this point, this is where we shall end things.
Oh boy.
All right. So
Okie
yes,
dokie.
lot of side questing.
A lot of side
Only
questing.
the
I'm now
place.
even
Side questing and
geekier.
shopping.
We've only been playing 4 hours.
Yeah, more like
Travels
5, but
fast.
still.
Dad, lads, is that not enough to satiate your appetite?
Never.
No. It never is.
It's a minimum of 7 hours at all times. Anyways.
All right. So I shall. I'm going to have to get cut. I'm going to have to go do some things right now because I have some things scheduled. I shall see you all later. Thank you all for joining me on the stream. Thank you all for, once again, all of my players. Thank you all for actually playing with me. I really very appreciate it.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Merry
Yep,
Crimbo!
see all you suckers next year.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.